Okay, Ice is back.
What was that?
Saying I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Howdy.
Thank you.
I'm like picturing us infiltrating a castle just one by one, getting an ejector seat and like flinging us over the castle walls or something. Alright, next one in.
It doubles as a siege engine.
What happened?
Oh, I was just telling them about the ejector seat that we talked about. So. Okay.
Terribly sorry for the wait, everybody. Reorganizing my room took much longer than I anticipated.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine. I found two Jimmy's little balls here. Somebody wants to hold on to those to give to him.
Sure, Carolina can have them.
That's. I was excited Halloween was supposed to have them.
Oh my goodness. I hope he watches this video.
Sorry, Jimmy.
I'm not sorry. That was funny.
That was funny.
Do you want to keep these here for the next time he's here?
Can somebody that has a case of something hold on to it so that they have it to give to him? Thank you. That'll work. I found them the other day because I had moved this table to vacuum and I stepped on something. I'm like, what am I stepping on?
Oh,
and it was one of those. I'm like, well, that's not good.
Right.
And then I found another one like right next to it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but I found your Allen wrench. I think it might be you.
Wait, who's Alan?
Yeah, there was an Allen wrench around the spot where you were sitting, Alex. I don't know if it was in your jacket.
I don't know what it would be for.
In your house?
For screwing things.
Well, obviously.
I can't remember the last time I used an Allen wrench. That's
Maybe that's
really random.
Really weird.
Yeah, really weird.
An Allen wrench.
Maybe it was Jimmy's. I don't know.
Maybe. Why would he have an Allen wrench with him? How's everybody?
Good.
Good.
Great.
Good. You ready to die and make new characters?
So
I mean,
Yeah.
Die me a new character?
if I have to.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that. John, are we ever going to see you in person again?
Yeah. One day.
Alright. Okay, so last time on Cliffhangers Incorporated, I would watch that show. I have watched that show, in fact. We record these.
Now connected to David's fire.
Thank you. What was I saying?
Last time on the show.
Oh, Romano's going to listen to us tonight, but he got sick and he's been throwing up. That's not fun.
Aww.
Usually that happens after watching this. Okay.
Hi, Pam. I'm not giving you enough attention. Okay. All right. Can I move this chair back?
Sure.
I kicked it like twice already. I watched these, I guess, video essays, like history essays and things like that while I'm at work. I say watch, but I listen to them while I'm working. And I was listening to one about the Persian Gulf War earlier, and so I've had the first Intifada stuck in my head all day. It just keeps popping into my head. Yeah. Anyway, there's my random aside for the day.
Let's see you down there, Phil.
Well, he's looking for attention.
Oh, you found somebody. You found some. Bite the hand, that's getting my attention. Bite the hand, that's getting my
But
attention.
Chandler feeds you.
You silly little guy. You silly little guy. Yeah, you're the silliest guy in this entire apartment.
Okay, so last time you traveled. Well, you haggled a bit with Hancock regarding his ability to set up shops, as it were, inside Ofitoro's castle. Believe you settled on allowing him to build an outer wall around the castle, and he would be stationed between the inner and the outer wall. Is that correct?
So we had both. So we have both an outie and an innie.
Yes, you do. Okay, so we got that going. You met with some of the locals. Many seemed nonplussed to see you. Others were willing to work with you. You went about winning their trust and improving the infrastructure of the village and doing some repairs on the buildings, etc., as well as commissioning an aetherite to be built on a slight peninsula. Oh, good boy.
Good boy, son.
They're in the right spot. Sorry, we had to cheer him on for peeing in the right spot.
Good boy.
Um,
My wife does the same thing for me. What? You made it to the bathroom again. Yay. I'm just pumping my fist as I come out.
I thought you were going to say for Arya, but that really threw me at the end. Okay, so after fixing things up in the village... Oh, wait, you started out the session by being completely confounded by a blue mage that was spitting sardines. I think he did it.
I think he did. He's living on the edge there.
Yeah, keep going there. Then, aim. No, wait.
Oh, keep moving. Yep, there you go. Good
Right,
boy.
it's fine.
Now stop. Now
Oh,
stop.
oh!
Almost. So close.
So close.
Oh, fan.
It's pretty dope.
Oh, I know why. My bottom screen is wider than my big one. That's why it wasn't capturing everything. Anyway, sorry, talking to myself. You found a blue mage at the beginning, or at least some of you did. Tracked them down through the city. Watched them dispatch some unhappy customers, as it were, and then jump and fuck off somewhere.
What did he say when you were Jake?
J-kick! And he just jumped away.
I really enjoyed that encounter.
Yeah. Did I say Brew Justice last time?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's where you picked up on him. Like, have I said that? How did Christian know what that was? Because you made the comment in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Just because you mentioned it. If you don't mention it, I probably don't know it.
I'm sure I did. I just didn't know when. Yeah, so J-kick is what he said. It either stands for jump kick or justice kick. I'm not really sure which one. But either way, it made him leap far away in a way that would make Cassette, I don't know about jealous, but concerned.
For sure, she was.
And then Deus went back to the East Aldengar Trading Company,
Yeah.
and you were working on... What were you working on?
The mech.
That's right. Well, oh, that's right. That's the ejector seat
Yeah.
that you're working on. Okay, that's right. I don't know why I was thinking there was something else. And y'all left without seeing if the Garleans were still there or not, but, okay. So, you did go to, you then made the trek over to Oviatoro's castle. Once you were done there, cleaning out the castle, making sure it wasn't haunted, that sort of thing, you all teleported to Ishgard, and that's where we left off last time. So that's where we'll pick up now. Again, I am sorry about the delay in starting tonight, so let's get started.
Immediately upon appearing, Sid pulls his hood over his head.
You put a hood over your head as soon as you get here?
Well, pull up the cowl.
Sure. Do you have enough room?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't move this over.
Yeah, we moved it there.
Okay. Sid puts up his cowl. Cassette, you're back home.
Where did we walk into? Like, which entrance?
You're at Foundation. You went to the Etherite Foundation, and you haven't moved from there yet.
Hey, Professor, there's some guy named Simon outside looking for you.
Simon?
Yeah, he said something about when you put up your cowl. Just, Oh, he left. Actually, I see him walking away. I think he must have been mistaken.
So Simon said, put up your cowl? I don't know if that's what he was
Simon
saying.
Cowell.
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell.
It was garbage, and I deserve piano damage. And please don't give it to me.
That was the worst joke I've ever heard.
Yeah, you get it.
It wasn't a joke. It was a guy named Simon looking for the professor, but he must have got what he needed because he walked off after I told the professor someone was looking for him.
I guess we should start heading toward the house, yeah?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, now that everything's built, how much more time do we gotta stay here?
Does it look like it's like...
Well, we're back in Ishgard, Kevin. We're going to the manor.
I'm sorry, Professor. I must have hit my head real hard the other day. I didn't even realize. I thought this kind of looked like our castle for some reason. At least the town next to our castle. Anyway, I'm with you now. I thought we were still at the castle. I didn't think we got through.
We'll call it etherite sickness.
Yeah, I mean, every time I use that etherite, my head don't feel too good.
I guess it takes some getting used to.
Okay, you asked, how does it look? Does it look like it's in the midst of civil war? To your knowledge, no. It doesn't seem like it's in the midst of civil war. The city streets are not as busy as you'd anticipate a city the size and importance of Ishgard would have, but there's seems to be a lack of people moving around as much. And those that you see, at least the ones in Foundation, which is the area that you're in right now, don't seem to be the upper crust. Interesting, okay.
Nobody's
That's-
Great Lakes.
As a matter of fact, there's somebody that was working on a scaffolding, and he just appears to be hanging from the scaffolding, like calling out for help.
I used Mage Hand to tickle him.
Did I say that the last time you were here too?
Well, you said that there were like servants hanging from some streetlights, so I just wondered if we saw any of
So that was kind of, I realized it was a while ago, kind of an inside joke for people that played the game back at Heavensburg when it was still new, because every time that they would add something new in a new patch, and they were like building up a city, they would have construction workers there, and somewhere where they were doing the construction, there'd be some dude just hanging from the scaffolding, like,
Okay.
So that's what the reference was.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yes, there's someone hanging from a scaffolding.
Okay. So while we're kind of figuring out what we're doing, I'm going to drive a mech over so you can drop onto it, and that way you can safely get down.
It's like 20 foams above you.
That's okay.
Hey!
30
Hey, how'd you get stuck up there?
I lost my footing. Why am I looking up? I lost my footing.
Hey, why don't you just go find it? Is it stuck in a tree or something?
Can you stand underneath me so I can land on you and put us both out of our misery?
I think it looks like DX is trying to help. Look, if you land on top of the mech, I'm sure it just won't hurt as bad.
Are you sure?
Hey, you know what? For you, I'll do something special. And I, use... is it called Darkest Night? Hold on, no it's not. It's called... No, yeah. Yeah, Blackest Night. And I'll put a barrier around him, or, hold on. Or, 8 plus
I was literally about to have him drop and then break like half the bones in his body.
No, break a quarter.
For 7.
7 points of temporary hit. The 7 temporary hit points.
Correct. Oh wait, what's my charisma modifier? Yeah, 7.
Really? I'm shocked it's that small.
It's 1d8 plus 2. Maybe it might scale. Maybe I haven't updated it yet. I don't think it scales. It does. It only scales by my hit dice. My hit dice. My what's it called? It does scale by level, so it would go up to like 1d10 max or 1d12 at like level 20.
Are you looking at the book, or are you looking at the notes that Jimmy made?
The notes that Jimmy made. I'll take a double check. But it is pretty low. Yeah.
Because that's really low, because the Blackest Night is literally the best kind of damage mitigation in the game. So I'm surprised that it would be so weak here.
I'll double check right now. Hold on.
It sounds wrong. Like, it feels wrong.
Black.
Tell me.
I don't know if he can sing in his notes.
Yeah. Tapo stand up. Yeah, he just modified the. He gave it to me, and
let's go with how it's written for now. But remind me to talk to Jimmy about it, because that seems
sounds good.
That seems really low, especially for like your level. Right?
In the
double
book,
check.
In the book, it says your hit dice.
Hit dice. So, what does it say in the book? Can you repeat that?
Let's see. Beginning at the 7th level, as a bonus action, you may expend 1 hit die to create a barrier which protects you or a creature within 30 feet of you. Roll the expended hit die. The target gets temporary hit points equal to the die result plus your charisma.
Is that what you rolled, a D8, John?
Yeah, it's a D8. I'm almost positive. I'm double checking right now.
I think your hit dice. Your hit die is a 10.
Oh yeah, my hit.
Mine's an 8, so.
Hold on.
Your hit dice is a D10.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's been so long since I've updated my character sheet because we have never leveled. Not that I want to. That wasn't like a. That was a dick. It's just been a while. No, I'm looking at it here. Dark side bonus damage. It's 1d8.
We're definitely dying tonight. Yeah.
It's not Dark Side though. It's the Blackest Night. Remember?
It's the Blackest Night. Oh, I know, but it's based off my dark side bonus damage. I thought, but okay. Well then, 1d10. Let me roll the d10.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Spend 1 hit die to create a barrier.
Yeah, and the hit die I use is based off. Oh, maybe I am reading it wrong. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well. Okay, I rolled worse.
We'll just go with the better one then.
Yeah, let's go with the better one. I agree.
If I was going to adjust this at all, the way that I would make that is that you could roll 1 hit die for every 2 levels or something like that. Because, like, if you were using 5 of your hit die for this, that would make way more sense for the ability. Because at this level, a D10 plus 2, that's 12 damage. That's not going to block much at all.
No, I think that makes sense. Like, I decide how many hit dice I want to use up to whatever max is. Yeah, half my level, perfect, and then I could roll 5 D10.
Let's just go ahead and make that the change and
Awesome.
play with that way moving forward, because that makes way more sense to me.
Cool. Yeah, and then it makes me think, how much do I want to use my hit dice? Like, there is a risk-reward system in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I like that change. Thank
use
you.
those hit dice to heal yourself during a short rest, for example, and then almost all of your abilities use your hit dice. So, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Cool.
Dark Knight's really fun. It's really great. It's level 90 right now. Anyway, yeah, if you ever want, it's a tank. If you ever want to take that up, I know you're doing Paladin right now, Gladiator, right? Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you use the Blackest Night on him. We'll give him the 7 points of damage, and you cast Featherfall.
Yeah, as soon as he started falling, I'll probably
You're like, okay, I'm gonna lay down now. I'm gonna jump down now, okay? And you just see him like kind of gingerly let go, and then finally he begins falling, and you cast Featherfall on him, and he's falling very slowly to the point where he gets down to the neck and kind of just bounces off and hits the ground, but takes no damage from it.
Hey, yeah, there you go. I told you it wasn't going to be so bad. How'd you fall so slow? I mean, usually when I fall, I go much faster.
You know, Mister, I have no idea. but I've been hanging there for about 4 days, so I'm gonna go lay down.
Right. I mean, hey, good luck to you. That's a weird
He's
fella.
like walking and his arms are still up like he can't lower them.
How come you think he lost his feet in his tree? I don't get that.
So with that out of the way, that was a fun start to the session. What are you all doing? And are you parking your mech, or are you going to just drive it through the city?
Well, I was going to take it to the manufactory where they have the mech
Sky
space.
Steel Manufacturing. Okay, you got it. Where it has the garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
So are you,
since
go ahead.
since Cassette's back in Ishgard, she is close to the group and she's looking around, but she's not looking around as if she's a tourist. So her eyes are not up along the buildings. Pretty much, like she's still scanning the crowd, but she's walking and carrying herself as if she's very, very familiar with the place.
Okay. Are you going anywhere in particular, or are you leading the group anywhere in particular?
Not currently. What's that?
Did Sid say something about going somewhere? No?
I suggested to go to the manor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the manor's on the way to the manufacturer.
No, it's not. That's the opposite direction.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, the
Oh.
manor is in the pillars, which is the upper crust area. The Sky Steel Manufacturing is in Foundation, where you're going now.
Oh, okay.
Should we drop the neck off
Oh my
before
God.
we head anywhere?
I just now got it. The pillars of Foundation. I just now got that reference.
Their foundation and their pillars. That's so great.
So continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt whoever was speaking. I just.
Well, yeah, Zayas,
Forgot that.
if you want to drop off the mech first, I guess we could do that.
Yeah, I think we should before we get accused of war crimes by those inquisitors.
Hey, is there something wrong with your mech, DX?
Oh, no, I just have to park it in a safe place and have it refueled and looked at, so.
That thing takes
Mostly
fuel?
just to protect everyone else. Wait, what?
That thing takes fuel? I thought it just kind of moved with your mind.
No, you actually see me moving these sticks here, right, Kevin?
Well, yeah, but your mind is connected to your hands and connected to sticks. I didn't realize it took fuel, but I guess that makes sense.
Oh, you are right in a way. So, okay, we'll call this one a draw then, and I'm going to start driving towards the manufactory.
Okay.
As Deus is looking off, Cosette's just like, that's wonderful. She treats that better than some people treat their chocobo mounds.
Ginboo dig.
Well, she was waiting a long time to try one of those out.
You gotta understand something about DX. I mean, things that are like mechanical and whatnot, and like they're like children to her. They're like her little babies. And if she makes it with her hands or fixes it with her hands, then it's like loving your child. So it makes sense that DX would treat it just as good as she would treat a child she might have.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's actually a sweet thing for Kevin to say, just not to Deus's face.
You couldn't hear it.
Don't say it to her face, then it trigger.
Trigger warning.
No.
And you actually have a trigger at your hand, so that's not good.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, so, what was I saying? You're off towards the Sky Steel Manufactory. The rest of you are headed towards the Vertolaine Manor.
I'd probably go along with the mech so that Deus isn't just by herself when she drops it off. And
all right, yeah, cool. You just
you know how to
right
get
on
back to
passenger seat.
do you know how to get back to the manor once we drop?
Oh yeah, I do. Oh, that's right, because you haven't been to the manor yet.
Never been to Ishgard, right? Okay,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
cool. It's cold. It's not as cold as Garlemald. Garlemald is very, very cold. This is chilly, but nothing you're not used to. It's like the Canadian going outside in a snowstorm.
So I'm comfortable. I'm feeling good.
Sure.
I like it here.
You're like, whew.
Finally, some good weather.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely. I'll get in the passenger seat and go to us.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. Why am I playing Sandoria music? To play Ishgard music.
Where am I?
That's the completely wrong game. Okay. So we're gonna follow Deus and Soul to the manufactory then. Oh, hi Tabby. Good to see you. I just saw you logged on.
Oh, nice.
Are you going with the group to the Verdelaine Manor, or what are you doing?
Yeah, there'd be no reason not to.
You can tell me later. Okay, sure. As you guys are stomping your way across the cobblestone streets of Ishgard towards the manufactory, you begin to hear that familiar sound of hammer on anvil and metal clanking together, the smell of copper in the air mixed with steam from the workshop, just that kind of thick air that you're very used to. It feels like, where I belong, that kind of feeling. With the thought of Millie, because she was here last time. But right next to the Sky Steel Manufactory, you do see the gates to the garage where you can store your Magitech armor. You go right past the manufactory down into the garage.
Yeah, because I know where they were stored because of the last time we were here. So, yeah, I would do that. See if there's an attendant at the gate or something.
Is that my apprentice Deus?
Oh, Sid, how you doing?
I'm a little flabbergasted to see you walking in with a... Is that a Reaper class Magitech?
Yes, it is. Customized it a little bit. See the passenger seats there?
Yes, I do see this. That's, hello. Okay, you see white-haired guy, fairly tall, wearing goggles that cover his forehead. Like, he's not on his eyes, they're like over his forehead. Long hair, pretty muscular. His hands look like workmen's hands, and they're stained dirty, like he's been working with metal and soot. And his clothes look like they would be applicable for the weather, but his sleeves are rolled up, so it's like, yeah. And he's just kind of hanging out over a railing, looking down at you guys as you're going into the garage. You want to tell me where you got that?
Oh, yes. We got it from this fella named Xenos. He's the Crown Prince.
I'm aware who Xenos is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just making sure.
Xenos gave you a Magitech Reaper.
Oh, yeah. Something about honorary peacekeeper, stuff like that. So.
Clearly, you and I are going to have further conversations. But please, by all means, use the garage. Make sure you get a claim ticket.
All right, will do. Thank you very much.
Yes. Are you going somewhere immediately after this?
We were going to go back to Verdelaine Manor to see what's going on there, because we heard there was some unrest while we were away.
Seems a bit of an understatement. Maybe keep your voice down a little bit about that. But if it's all the same to you, perhaps I'll come calling at the manor later.
Oh, that would be great, because I would like to talk to you about Millie, see if you've seen her lately.
Well, now that you mention it, there is a distinct lack of Millie in your Magitech armor there.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, and sorry, I didn't introduce the two of you. This is Soul. Soul, this is Sid Garland.
That is a name that you would recognize.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Roll a history check.
Fantastic.
With advantage, because it's a well-known name.
14.
Okay. Are those the dice I gave you? Yes. Oh boy. Sid Garland was at one point the chief engineer of all of Garlean research and development and engineering.
Okay.
Chief engineer of engineering, sure. Basically, any technology that Garlemald put out went through him. And even more famously, he, I don't want to say defected, but he left Garlemald and he started on his own here in Ishgar.
Interesting. Is it known why he left at all? Okay.
And now you recognize that the goggles on his forehead are there to conceal the third eye that would be there. Yeah. So you would know the name. Soul. Fine Garlean name.
Yes, nice to meet you too. I haven't heard of you before.
Roll a deception check.
It was so convincing, though.
26.
Hey!
Oh, I wouldn't expect anyone to have heard of me. It's quite. I rolled on that one. Quite all right. I'm nobody of any importance.
I know how that is. Well, it's very nice to meet your acquaintance. Any acquaintance today is a friend of mine.
I can say the same. Go make yourselves comfortable. I'll come find you later.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Garland.
Mister.
All right.
Please. Mr. Garland is my name. Call me Sid.
All right. So we'll drive in, back into a bay, jump out, get my stuff, hook up the cerulean hose thing to the tank, and get a claim ticket.
Get a plane ticket?
Claim
I
ticket.
thought you said plane. I'm like, what?
We're leaving on an airplane, Dave.
Sure. May mark it. It's ticket number 42069.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
But they're a little surprised to see Magitech armor not being dropped off here from the Garlean army or the peacekeepers. So,
Honorary peacekeeper. Thank you.
did you paint it at all? Did you put anything on there?
I painted it up a little bit. Yeah.
Did you put any anything to identify it as yours?
Oh yeah, there was like that little marking that Millie put on the back of it.
I was
It's
gonna say,
like
didn't
a-
Millie put
Yeah, she
stuff
put like a
on
little
it?
like a logo.
Is it Cliffhangers logo or is it?
Yeah, I
just
think it
like-
was a Cliffhangers logo. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Alright,
Also, I was
cool.
kind of hoping that Soul being with you, nobody would be like too questioning about having Garlean tech, but
I mean, you're not wearing accoutrement of the Garlean army.
that's a great point. I'm just a Power Ranger.
You are a behind, which is fucking great. Are you wearing your visor?
100%.
So you've got your mask on.
Oh, yeah.
So he would not have been able to tell that you were Garlean.
Okay.
We'll just say that he saw that you were freakishly large. So, here. And the name Solus is a
Fair.
Garlean name. So, retcon slightly.
Okay. Cool.
And you've dyed it blue, right? Or not blue,
Green.
green. Right.
Nice.
It still smells like the dye.
Nice. Apologize to Deus for having that in the Magitech armor, so she had to smell it.
Oh, it actually smells really nice. It smells like elegant melons.
Oh, well, there you go. I
Yeah.
regret nothing.
Oh, elegant melons. Awesome.
It's basically a watermelon.
Nice.
Yeah, so you dropped it off. Are you headed to the manor now?
Yeah, we'd head back to the manor. I think.
So you'll be a little bit lagging behind the group.
Yeah.
The rest of you, can everybody roll a perception check?
Awesome. Okay.
It's yak shit. It's like hard yak cheese.
22.
Okay. Anybody else?
5.
Okay.
24.
Oh, hello, there you are. Cassette, what did you roll for your perception check?
Math is hard. 13?
13.
I think-
Okay. So Cassette, Sid, and Tavi, you do notice that you are drawing some looks, but they're like sideways glances, like people that don't want to stare too long, at least while you can see them. But you definitely are drawing that attention. But do you just ignore it and keep walking?
keep my head down and keep walking.
But who are giving the most looks? Is it like mostly the, I don't want to say common folk, but is it like
They're
the
common
town
folk.
guard? Okay, so not like the town guard and things
No,
like that.
You'll see a temple knight here and there, but there's not as many of them walking the city as you're used to, and you don't see any nobles, at least not while you're in Foundation. But when you
Alright.
make the transition to the pillars, you see no commoners whatsoever. You don't see any of the common folk, as you can say. But it's pretty quiet. You also don't see a lot of the nobles walking around. Like here and there, you'll see some, but not in the numbers that you're used to. In addition, it looks like there's vandalism and broken marble and broken banisters all around the outside of the pillars. It looks like it's suffered some damage from hooligans or of some sort. A lot of it looks like it might be under repair. But you continue your trek along at the point, up to the point where you are getting close to Vertolaine Manor, and you see someone who is scrubbing at the statue of Sid's ancestor, particularly in the area of the codpiece.
Hey, C-Cube, you're from around here, right?
Who did you say that to?
That's cause that I call you C-Cubed.
CQ.
Oh,
Yeah, because you have 3 C
Cube.
names, so...
okay.
Not C3PO?
That would be great, too.
I am.
What was that?
I'm sorry. You're speaking so slow. Did you actually make a word? I'm not trying to be rude. I was really trying to understand.
I said I am.
All right. You grow up around here? Did it always look this crappy? 'Cause I feel like last time we were here, it didn't look this ugly.
Well, then you answered your own question.
Oh, shoot! Hey, C-Cube, someone's hurting the professor's statue. I point to the statue.
Well, if you can call that hurting.
Hey, is that something you want to do, C-Cube, too? And I, in a joking way, I lightly elbow you, like a juck type of elbow.
What?
Juck.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how you would elbow me.
That's a good point.
I would have so it would have been like a downward elbow toward the top of your.
You're dropping it elbow. I'm just thinking. Okay, so you're elbow dropping cassette. Yeah.
Just let her know I was joking. It was like I'm trying to, warm up to Cosette. Oh, at least Kevin is.
With dick jokes. Yes. Good job. Awesome.
Well, I'm not a dick joke, implying that you have a thing for the professor.
So bad.
So it's a joke made by a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Kevin, I really don't like it when you make comments like that.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you didn't like jokes. All right, I'm learning about you, C-Cube.
Oh, no. Don't misunderstand. I don't like when you make insinuations that I'd be able to do anything with an Ellison.
All right, I get it. Love is your love for the professor's not a joke. I'll treat it with more respect.
Wow!
Can I do a perception check on Cosette's face? This is just roleplay.
Yes.
Yes. Are you red? Are you red embarrassed or red with anger? Or neither?
She's very flabbergasted. Like, where did this come from? Completely out of left field.
I love that Mike's just Facebook.
As he should be.
Anyway, you gonna do something about that guy hurting the professor statue? Hey, hands off, Professor Vertigo's statue.
Stop beating it.
First of all, Kevin, that statue's not me.
Oh,
And secondly, that I think they're just cleaning it.
oh, hey, that's one way to call it, Professor. Sorry.
Just cleaning anyone off.
They hear your voice and they turn around. It's Bethany.
Beatrice?
Beatrice!
And is it the professor statue that we're looking at?
Yeah. It's his ancestor.
Oh.
Yes, Beatrice, thank you for that.
The one line down.
It's been a long day.
Oh, you got a bone. Okay.
That was Bethany.
Thought he was doing some carpet.
Oh, wow, it's Beatrice! Hey, anyone die recently?
She kind of puts up her hands and backs up. No? Do you have a fireplace poker?
That's exactly what I asked. Nope, I left the last fireplace poker here.
You're not there.
I know, but out of character. Is this a euphemism?
Nope.
Okay.
Ask later if it's not brought up. Which is great. Sorry, Master Sid. I don't mean to be imprudent, but somebody drew a vulva on the statue, and I was scraping it off.
Yeah, I kind of sad that thing still exists. to
Well,
be
what's a
honest with you.
Volvo, Professor?
It's very cynical.
You will talk later, Kevin.
All right, yeah, sounds good.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Kevin gets in and out.
Well, I said I could never find the Volvo. I don't know what she was talking about.
Oh my god. If you can't
That's
find
pretty
out,
bad.
Way more questions. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about what Cassette said about the elephant, and I always think of this picture.
Oh, yeah, you've posted that before.
Anyway, where are my manners? We'll come inside. We'll fix you some food.
Head in.
And she's like, without waiting for your response, she just kind of lifts her dress up and she hurries into the house.
I knew the help was into you, too. She left the dress pretty high up there, Professor.
Kevin, not every woman we're around is around just to get together with anybody.
Yeah, I didn't say they were. I just said, a lot of women seem to be flocking to you. I can see why, too. You're what's it called? King, noble, ruler, nobility. Noble. You're noble, you're a smart guy, a professor. Yeah, and, hey, you're pretty good looking, too.
Thank you, but this is getting a little weird, Kevin.
Oh, no, Professor, I'm happily married. That's crazy. I'm not coming on to you.
And you asked me what it. You know what? I don't think I want to know. I don't need to know about your marriage and your intimate life. I'm going to go inside now.
I wish DX was here. That makes no sense. You hear Kevin mutter under his breath. Now, to go find the clitoris. Kevin walks.
What?
Death.
That reminds me of Jane's sound bomb strike back. No. The clitoris is real. It's the woman's orgasm that's a myth. Yeah. Anyway, I just completely lost my train of thought. You guys are walking into the Vertelaine Manor, and the first thing that you notice is the outside has boarded up windows. The door appears to be barricaded. Not at the moment, because somebody came out of it, but there is a big, like, cast iron fence in between, you know, the entry door and the outside now, like in between those. And it's certainly more solemn than the last time that you were here. But once you get inside, you find that the house has been remarkably well taken care of. There was damage. It's very clear that some places have been damaged. There's been things thrown through the windows that have caused broken furnishings inside, like vases and glass of other kinds. And at one point, it looks like there is some kind of fire damage on the floor or near a wall, but probably put out fairly quickly. Other than that, the house looks much the way you left it.
Beatrice, is everybody that usually here safe?
Oh, yes. Everyone is accounted for on our staff. You don't need to worry about that. As soon as the troubles began, I made sure that everyone and their families were brought here, and they're pulled up within the building where they can continue to do their work and remain safe. I hope you don't mind, but I did have to use some of the family funds to make some improvements on the house.
No, not at all. I mean, I would hope that you would have done that.
But the family's to work, right?
Well, no, just those who are on the payroll.
Yeah, so the families are staying here for free and not working?
We believe that would be Master Verlane's wish.
Yeah, probably, but it just sounds super inefficient.
I'm not really concerned with efficiency right now, Kevin. I'm more concerned with their safety.
See, Professor, this is why I said we need to get slaves, because they work for free, you know? And I know we dropped this like a while ago, at least a few weeks back, but you see my point? Family moves in, no one's working. Slaves, got them for free, and they work for free. It just makes sense. But I'm going to drop it again. You know, I think you made your point on this.
Beatrice looks horrified. Is he serious? Is that a belief that he actually holds?
Well, I don't see what's wrong with it, Yobi. I mean...
You know what? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Right you are, Master Verlaine. Where was... Oh, to the kitchens. I'll get something whipped up for you very quickly. And as she's going around, she rings... she pulls on a little... it looks like a kind of a pull rope that's on the side wall, but it like goes throughout the house. And as she pulls on it, you hear a ring elsewhere in the house.
Oh, can I get one of those attached to my room? I pull on a string, it can ring?
You have a dumbwaiter in your room. You just need to put a note on it.
Could you get me a smart one instead? I don't want a dumb one in my room. I mean, if someone's going to be standing around taking orders, I want them to be educated, you know?
I'm not sure what I expected. Anyway, yeah. I'll get some hot food fixed up for you right away.
I appreciate it. We have Deus and another one of our party coming along with us too. Somebody you haven't met yet.
Oh, just one more.
Well, Omega is around also, and unfortunately,
she didn't meet Tavi. She also didn't meet
Well, Tavi is with us, so she's seen Tavi.
Yeah, this Tavi. He also didn't meet Triple C.
Well,
she would have.
Cosette is.
Yeah, she would have been familiar with the staff as well as the.
You know Triple C already?
Yes, of course.
How'd you two meet?
She was assigned to protect the master of the house, and so we told her where she might be able to find him.
Ah, okay. Then there's a ghoul. He's a fairy. Did you know fairies exist?
What?
Yeah, fairy.
Is it a ghoul or a fairy?
Yeah.
No, it's a fairy. The name of the fairy is a ghoul.
Their name is Aoul.
That's what I said.
Wait, there really is a fairy.
There really is. I believe it. Pixie is more proper. But yeah.
Oh, by the fury. Every time I speak to you, I learn something new about the world that I probably didn't want to know.
Oh, and don't forget about Toffee. All right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Toffee. And I point to the guy right there.
The guy.
I assume he's
So this
Bobby?
estate's not bad.
Kobe.
You always seem to kind of deny your lineage, but I'm impressed.
I gotta tell you, this wasn't something I knew existed until we came to this.
Oh, Professor, give Toffee one of the rings.
That's quite a windfall, I suppose.
It's I probably have to get a couple more of those made, but I'll have to check how many I have left. I need one for Tavi, for Ao.
Yeah, Toffee, they're really cool. So if you put on that ring, and any place you walk around the town, you just let them know who's your master, Master Verdolong. And, they let you do whatever you want. It's awesome.
Right.
Appropriate response.
But unfortunately, Millie and Sherbin aren't going to be coming at the moment.
Oh, what a shame. I really liked her for you. Sherbin, not Millie. Millie's a bit young for you, and very quiet.
Oh, shoot! Is Phoebe
Alright.
around?
Oh, I was hoping you would know where she was. We haven't seen Lanfifi for a month.
Last I knew, she was at the Google Library.
The what library?
The Google Library?
I'm not familiar with Google.
Yeah, you just go in there, you put in a search term, and somehow it gets a book back to you. It's amazing technology.
Oh, now you're pulling my leg. I'm going to go prepare food. She walks away.
Oh, I thought she would stay here, not to sleep in the library. That's weird, ain't it?
Well, Fifi, she likes her books, and that might have been interesting for her to check out.
Hey, I mean, there's only so much someone can like a book. You know?
I mean, with the apparent unrest in the city, the library's probably a good place to be.
Actually, that ain't a bad idea. I mean, ain't no one going to a library. I mean, other than those learned folks.
There's a lot of those learned folks.
Anywho, you guys go make yourself at home. I'm gonna go head up to my room. Think of earning a little R&R. Could be nice to lay down in my bed for a change.
Kevin, if your waiter in your room is still dumb, maybe you should go to the library and pick up a learned one.
Think they sell them there? Oh, you don't buy them. You think you rent a waiter there? Hire. That's what they call it. You hire. Think you hire a waiter there?
Usually libraries, you can just check things out for free as long as you apply.
I see, Professor, slaves! And he's been telling me the whole time this has been crazy. And Kevin heads up to his room.
I don't know. Sorry.
Does he seem to get worse as the day goes on?
It's really a shot in the dark most days.
Maybe he gets worse when he's hungry. I know I get cranky when I'm hungry. Maybe he's got the same issue.
I can prepare him a family meal. We call it a Snickers.
Anything you make would be fine. Thank you, Beatrice.
Okay. So she's gone off to the kitchen. You are all kind of standing in the foyer.
I mean, obviously make yourselves at home. I'm just going to go put my stuff down and run my room, I guess, if we're going to be here for a bit. I'll head upstairs.
Kevin didn't go to his room. He actually went to the professor's room to investigate the wall because, and when the professor gets up, you can see Kevin's ear to the wall. He's listening for his son.
Kevin?
Oh, whoa, sorry, Professor. I was just checking the room, making sure things were put back in order, because last time we kind of wrecked it,
I do remember that.
Yeah, this wall seems to be closed. Kind of weird.
Well, we didn't get it open if it is a door last time we were here.
Yeah. Remember? And
I remember you pulled
a room without doors? It's a mushroom. That's what I said. I thought it was another riddle, remember?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you remember you tearing every sconce off of the wall.
Kevin, you hear a voice from behind you while you're talking to Sid. Dad, why did you strangle me?
I didn't. I didn't. I wouldn't.
Kevin?
Hey, Professor?
You don't hear that, by the way, Sid.
What? Who are
Nothing.
you whispering to?
Nothing. Yeah, you know me, Professor. Sometimes I just whisper.
Dad,
Kevin.
help! My skin is green.
No! And Kevin punches the wall as hard as he can.
Okay. You roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, sounds great. That's a good stat for me. Unless I roll a nat 1, and then it's a horrible stat for me.
Did you roll a nat 1?
Rolled nat 1.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't make the dice rolls, guys.
Alright, you take 6 points of damage, and you've broken your middle and pointer fingers.
Oh.
Kevin, what are you doing?
Nothing. I can't lie to you, Professor. The wall was talking to me.
The wall is talking to you.
Yeah, Paul's in the wall. Apparently he turned green. And he says I should strangle him. And you know I would never strangle my son. I mean, not to kill him intentionally.
I walk over and cast Healing Word on Kevin.
Oh, thanks, Professor.
Your fingers still hurt as if they're broken, but you're getting hit points.
Oh, man. The wall's talking to me again, Professor, okay? I swear, behind that room, I can hear his voice. Paul's there. I can hear it. It's plain as day. He's saying the most awful things.
Kevin, you didn't
Sound
know.
like Paul.
Who'd it sound like?
It kind of sounded like a mixture of yours and Georgine's voice, but in a really young child.
Right, like I said, Paul!
Okay, Kevin, you'd know that they're still in Cliffside.
Yeah, no, I know. Maybe, I don't know, like... Hey, here's the thing. The voice wasn't exactly Paul's voice. It kind of sounded like, if me and Georgine had a baby, but the baby sounded like a mixture of our voices.
Uh-huh.
Sounds familiar.
And it's saying that I strangled it, and that it's green, and, Professor, we gotta get inside there. I mean, yeah, I know where the town's at, but maybe, somehow, the portal to the town is, like, back through this wall. We gotta figure out how to get through here.
Well, I don't think we're going to do it by you punching it, obviously.
I know, I just kind of lost my temper. I mean, you can understand, right? If something was accusing me of things that I didn't do and was also green.
I could see why that would be upsetting to you. Why don't you go and cool off in your room and leave this to me, and I'll see if I can figure something out.
All right, that sounds good, Professor. Plus, my hand still really hurts. I'm gonna go ice it.
Yeah.
They do have ice here, right?
Yeah. It is cold out and probably snowing, So,
By the way, there ain't no waiters in my room. I passed it and I didn't see one guy standing there when I passed by.
I am sure that they'll fix that anytime now. I think if you send a note down in the little box thing that's on your wall, maybe they could send you up something cold.
Oh, boxes do that? Does that have magic in it too?
I don't think so. I think
Crazy.
it's a pulley system.
Pulley system. Oh, that's that section we had about levers and wedges.
Right. Simple machines.
Right, kind of dumb machines if you ask me.
Well, I mean, they're very effective in what they do.
Teacher ever. Very cool. She's talking about Sid, right?
Yeah, Mr. Verlaine is the best teacher ever, someone said. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go use that, not smart lever device.
Great idea, Kevin.
Thanks, Professor. And if you figure out how to get this thing open, you call me over immediately.
Good night.
Hey, good night, young little lady. Oh, God! It's coming from the wall!
Kevin,
I gotta get out of here, Professor.
Kevin, go.
I love it.
Kevin heads to his room. You guys can continue.
What are you doing, Sid, in the room?
I will go and kind of get close and touch the wall.
Sid, why did you leave us?
Can I cast Detect Magic on it?
There's like a very small portion of the wall where you see magic coming through, and it's like everywhere else is devoid of magic.
Any particular kind of magic, school-wise?
It appears to be illusion magic. So, yeah, illusion.
One second.
The primals are back. My children, we need you, Sid.
Can I cast Dispel Magic on the spot?
You can try.
All right.
Who's writing this week?
Hard to read.
Technically, it should be Jimmy, so I go after Jimmy, I guess me.
Do you mind?
Okay.
I'll jump in.
Oh, unless you want to do now. You want to do
I'm going to try and take this week.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
16.
16. Okay. You don't hear the voice anymore.
Can I push where I felt the magic before?
Yes.
Anything?
It feels solid. But it feels solid and dense. Like, doesn't feel like a brick wall. It feels stronger than brick.
All right. I don't know what else I can do for that right now. I'm gonna. And is the magic there at all still, or is it completely
You
fizzled
still
out?
sense the magic. It's just not talking to you at the moment.
I don't have anything I can use. I just blast it. I am going to. I don't know what to do from here, so I'm just gonna examine it for a bit.
Okay. So, who else would like to do something in the Vermilion Manor right now? Oh, Deus and Soul, you've arrived! You see a partial vulva drawn on a statue that looks surprisingly like Sid.
The statue.
Vulva or the statue?
Bulba exactly.
Just gets it.
Why not
Yeah.
both?
Yeah. Well, on the way over, I would have been pointing out like the points of interest that we've seen. You know, like the Forgotten Night and all the other
Best
stuff.
place to get a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way you kind of get a better lay of the land. I offer you a banana as well too. It's kept fresh in a balloon, so you can have that if you'd like to eat it.
Wait, what?
No, never mind. But anyway, hey, so this is the manor.
Wait, what? What am I missing here?
It's okay, it's alright.
Was that like putting a condom on a banana?
Yeah, those rumors the talk.
But why would you have that now?
Because I've been practicing.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been 3 weeks, right?
The customs of the city are weird. I do like bananas.
Yeah, it's fresh banana. Yeah. And then the house over there, that's at the very end, that's the Dave Fortomp house. And then there's also this male house over there. You got like 50 kids though, so you want to stay away from them during the nighttime because you don't want to wake them up. Yeah,
Of course, yes.
yeah. But anyway, this is our place.
I'm impressed that you remember the houses.
Oh, yeah, Millie and I did some canvassing early on. All right, so I'll go introduce you to everybody.
Following Deus.
Somebody asked me if I wanted a frozen banana, and I said no, but I want a regular banana later, so yeah.
Big brain thinking.
Chug.
Yeah, I think of that every time somebody talks about bananas, and you happen to be in Ishgard where it's frozen, so yeah.
ADX, don't forget to show them the bathtub in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
That no one uses.
Yeah, the acid tub.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all seen Breaking Bad, right? Anywho, you arrive at the manor after pointing out the points of interest and offering a banana and a condom to Sol.
Yep. So I'll introduce them to the staff that we see. Like, oh, there's Beatrice, there's Polly, and the rest. Hello. Don't ask about
Hello.
Fremendane. He's not around anymore.
I wasn't going to because I didn't know about him, but I will continue to not do that.
Keep that up.
We've hidden all the fire pokers as soon as Kevin came in the house.
Oh, good. I was a little concerned, but
There's a story there that I need to hear.
oh yeah. Well, it involves Fremendane, which he said we weren't going to talk
Oh,
about,
of course,
though,
yes.
and his untimely demise.
Poor man.
Yeah. He couldn't catch. That's the problem. Okay.
Great father, horrible catcher.
Keep my head up in this manner, I guess.
Just around Kevin. We're preparing food for the others. We were told that you'd be arriving. Is there anything in particular you like, or just whatever the house makes?
No, whatever you make is fine. I'm just happy to be back home.
Very well.
Whatever, sounds good to me.
Very well. Well, give us a few more minutes and we'll have it sorted. Find any room that doesn't have a name engraved on it, and you can use that.
Okay, which way to the rooms?
She just kind of looks all around. Like, this is a 4-story house.
Okay. I'll show you, Saul. Just follow me.
Plus, there's a basement.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Following Deus.
Okay, so where are you taking them?
Oh, just well, so we'll go up the stairs, and on the left, I'll say like, okay, this is Millie's room. No one goes in there. This is my room right here. I believe the ones down the hall there should be free.
Okay.
The one way across is Kevin's, and then Genbu's.
I'm going to try and go to the farthest one from Kevin's room. That,
Kevin pokes his head out. Oh, DX! I thought I heard you in the hallway.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Kevin.
Did you know there's this, like, door with, like, a platform, and you can put notes on it, and then you use, like, a lever system, pulleys, and you push, pull, and they'll bring things to you. Anything you want. First I asked for ice, and then I asked for food, and then I asked for a poker. I'm waiting for that.
Oh, okay. Well, you might be waiting a while, according to Beatrice, but yeah, you just keep being patient. I'm sure it'll come eventually.
Yeah,
But what you said sounds amazing.
It's amazing. It's better than any dumb waiter could ever be.
A dumb waiter? Shouldn't you have a smart waiter?
That's what I said, DX! Thank you! You're the only one that gets me!
Oh. Scary.
I commence back to his room.
The room area, Soul is going to assume that since it's the professor, he has like a library somewhere, and he's trying to look for a library on the way to the room.
There's literally a library as soon as you came up the first set of stairs. It's on the landing next to you.
Okay, perfect.
There are a lot of books there, but you have, knowing Sid, you feel like it's a rather small collection for him, so maybe he's got another library elsewhere. What? What was that? You walk past Genbu's room. Have you ever met Genbu's?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Have you ever-
Do you hear noises coming from within?
Were they on the ship with the first primal fight that I was in?
No, Genbu was in Vesper Bay. I think that's the last time we saw him.
So yeah, I guess I haven't known them.
Okay. Yeah, he hasn't been able to play. It was actually locked this time.
Because I locked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hear noises from inside, but there's a door right next to it. It's literally the furthest room on this floor from where Kevin is, and there's no name on the outside. But as you go past the rooms, the ones that are occupied, you do see the name like engraved in a brass plate and attached to the door.
I'm gonna go in that last room without the engraving on it. Try and put my stuff down.
Okay. It is a nicely kept room. It looks cozy. There's a bed with a big feathery down comforter on it. There's a sitting chair and a desk where it looks like there's some parchment laid out. It's got a closet where you can put your things. And there is a privacy screen with a bathtub behind it.
Oh. It's a great room.
So you got your spot. Deus, what are you doing?
Going to my room and just getting settled.
Does that include taking a bath?
No, not yet.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Cool. It's exactly how you left it.
Okay. Yeah, then once I'm done settling in, then I'll go downstairs to the kitchen area to see about the food.
Sure. They've made, it looks like, knowing that you were all here and knowing what you liked last time, they've made a smorgasbord of burgers. Ooh. Lots of burgers. And then there's one plate that appears to be a really oddly looking fish dish. Like a fish meal, but it's like the head of the fish and the body is like cut open. On the inside there's all kinds of garnishes and things of that nature. It's been deboned. You're not really sure what fish it is, but yeah, if there's one of those.
Was it from Millie? Oh.
You already, or they already told her you weren't here, but they told her that Millie wasn't coming.
Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna grab a cheeseburger.
Okay.
See if anybody else is around.
There's some condiments that are set out for however you want to make it for yourself. But nobody else has come down yet, apparently.
Yeah, I'll just hang around, see what happens. Get my burger my way.
Okay. So, what's everyone else doing?
Cassette has settled into her room, but she smells the food, so she is going to follow her nose to the kitchen and help herself to some burgers as well.
Alright, you two can examine your way to the kitchen and find some burgers there. One of them's almost as big as your head.
Hey, Cassette, have you had these burgers before?
I've had them once or twice since I was here, and they said that it was something that you all inspired. It's delicious.
Oh, yes, it was a recipe brought to us by Master Verlaine and his entourage.
Yeah, straight from Idleshire. Have you ever been there?
Has she been there?
It's up to you.
I've never been stationed near there, but I've always wanted to visit, especially now since these actually come from there. She takes a big bite.
Oh yeah, if we ever get down that way again, then we definitely need to have the burgers from the source. That's a treat.
So, you settled in your room. Are you going to get food, or are you chilling in your room for a bit?
I'm gonna go back to the library pass.
Okay, you go to the library. Dobby, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just eating. I'm kind of half paying attention because trying to get kids ready for bed.
Okay, so Dobby is half paying attention to his meal, but he's eating. That's what I was supposed to say. Kevin, what are you doing?
Eating food in his room.
In your room?
Yeah, eating a Snickers, which I assume is like a bunch of different types of food.
Yeah, so you wanted food. They actually send up that fish dish to you and a note on the plate, but you can't read very well, can you?
He thinks he can read it.
Okay. This says, this is a family recipe called a Snickers. It'll cheer you right up. However you want to interpret that is up to you.
Yeah. Oh, great. They said they're going to bring more food. I love that. Kevin finishes all the food and then writes MOAR and looks like an 8-year-old wrote it and then puts it back down to the dumbwaiter.
Cool. You send it back down, but like right after you send it down, you begin to feel that fish in your stomach. It's definitely an acquired taste. You're not sure if you liked it. It's up to you.
I don't know. It's up to the dice. Roll D20.
But yes.
Kevin loved it. Nat 20.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Wow.
You can handle it.
Ones and 20s, everyone. Ones and 20s. That's all I'm going to roll today.
Oh shit, I guess I need to put that on your critical hit.
If you could, please.
I mean, I could. You're almost at LB2.
Oh, cool.
Ready.
What?
Is that hooray?
Oh, I missed that.
Where's Cosette right now? Cosette, where are you? After
Feeding
dinner.
her face in the kitchen.
After
Wherever the
dinner.
burgers are. After
Oh.
dinner.
Okay, I guess I'll go downstairs.
Cassette rides up the dumbwaiter.
Hey, well, see, you're eating those burgers. They're good, huh?
Yeah, you know they're good, Kevin.
Yeah, they just served me something completely different. It kind of tastes like fish stew or fish soup, you know. Yeah, at least it was cooked, but, ew, it was incredible. I mean, it really made me feel like I was eating a home-cooked meal from back home, you know? Something the missus would make.
Oh, well, that's really good, Kevin. Little slice
Yeah.
of home out here, huh?
Yeah, and honestly, my hand's feeling a little bit better.
Why was your hand hurting?
Oh, well, you know, the balls were talking to me again. Sound like, it doesn't matter, DX. Just, don't go to that wall next to the professor's room. I think it's lying.
Okay, well, I mean, if it's lying, we don't want to hang out with that type of wall.
That's what I said. Yeah.
All right,
Anywho,
well,
what?
thanks for the advice there.
Yeah, I just came down to check on everything, see how C Cubed was getting along. Did you find some place to sleep yet, C Cubed?
She finishes the bite. Of course. I have my own room.
Oh, that's right, because you used to live here when you're waiting for the professor.
wouldn't say live here. It was more of a brief stay.
Boarded station? I don't know. She had her quarters.
Oh yeah.
So you're originally from around here, right? D-Cube?
Sort of. My family is from here.
So what was like growing up in this city? I mean, was it always this crazy? I mean, with the looting and the graffiti.
Oh no. It was much more below the surface.
Below the surface.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean like the ugly parts of the city where all the pores are at?
Jesus.
No. There was always strife between them, but it was never really openly acted upon. But now, since it's sort of a stalemate, it feels kind of how things used to be, but with more of an aftermath and having to deal with the cleanup of the confrontation. Direct confrontations.
Right.
Right now.
So what you're saying is like, it's like pressure that was under the surface that just had to like break through, kind of like an earthquake. We used to experience those at Cliffside.
Oh?
Yeah, it was like, the way the professor explained it, it was like pressure like a grip, and it won't let go, Pressure like a tick, tick, tick till it's ready to blow. Whoa.
Is that Hades down?
Doesn't matter. Anywho, what caused all this? I mean, everything was kind of, I don't know, more peaceful before we left, and we're gone for a couple weeks, and then the whole city goes to hell.
I wouldn't call it peaceful. It was tense. Very tense.
I didn't feel the tension. I mean, everyone seemed like they're getting along, but I believe you. So what was the thing that like caused it to like blow up?
Well, you were here for it.
Were we?
It was the party that Master Sith threw that sent everything in a tizzy.
Wait, the professor caused this?
Not so much him, more so what happened at the party.
Oh, what happened? I mean, I remember we were having a good time. I had a dance with DX. I was dancing with everyone.
It's not easy having a good time.
See, this is what I told the professor. So the professor wanted to invite all the pores in, and I think that's very noble of him. The pores should eat food too. But they invited him to the party. And, the pores are here, the really cool nobilities were here, and, but I don't know, it seemed like they're all getting along.
Well,
It was a NIMBY.
from what I heard, originally, one of the other lords, as sort of a smack to Master Sid's face, brought a whole bunch of children from the broom uninvited to the event as an insult. And
Wait.
Sid, in retaliation, took it and invited the families of the children to come and enjoy the party, which in turn insulted the Lord that tried to insult Sid. And that just was not a good thing.
Wait, so you're saying all this happened because some like fancy pants got his panties in a twist?
Well, it's more complicated than that.
That doesn't sound like it, how you explained it to me.
Well, you have to consider it's not just about the party, it's everything that was represented in the party.
I probably agree with this guy, but it's no way to treat the professor. What's this guy's name?
You were there!
Yeah, I don't remember the one that got mad. I mean, people get mad all the time. If I remembered everyone that got mad, I mean, I'd have to have a real good memory.
Yeah, I was pretty mad that night, too.
You were mad too, DX? I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, don't get me started.
I apologize, right? I probably didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, no, it wasn't you, Kevin. I mean, this one time it wasn't, but, you know.
Oh, wait, why were you mad that night?
Well, I'm not going to mention it, but because of him, I'm going to, you know, just take the high road and not mention it. But anyway, I was mad.
Was it the same? It was the same guy that messed up with Sid too?
Well, he probably messed up with a lot of people that night.
Hey, CQ, what was the name of this guy?
Well,
I'm like staring daggers at cassette right now.
It was Zamel, right?
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Had that moment, Cosette takes the opportune moment to just like take the biggest bite of another hamburger.
Kevin,
a
after you
cheeseburger.
take the bite, he grabs your burger, sets it gently on the plate. CQ, who was it that was messing with the professor in DX? I
She
need
just
a name.
snacks his hands away.
I apologize. I know I'd be mad if someone touched my food too, but this is real important. Okay, you're making some faces like you're trying to talk. I do that. So the missus told me you usually gotta finish eating my food before I start talking, and it's rude if I'm chewing and talking at the same time. But I just find it efficient, honestly.
Cosette glances back at Deus.
Oh, I'm just staring at you.
Come on, CQ. You said you were here to protect the professor, right?
Cosette swallows hard. It's not my place to say. I wasn't here.
Yeah, but you know what went on.
Not necessarily.
Then what was the name?
Of what?
The person that started all this.
It wasn't just one person.
I got that. But the one that kind of like was the match to the candlestick. Or the one that lit the candlestick, which lit the fuse. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Kevin, you shouldn't have a fuse near a candlestick. That's dangerous.
That's what, yeah, but then things explode, and that's exactly what happened here, DX.
Yeah, well, it seems pretty clear to me what's going on here. We have a party. Everybody cuts loose for a little bit. We're gone.
Yep.
There's no more parties. Tension builds. Everyone's mad. Cosette didn't go to the last party, so what we should do is throw another party, invite Cosette to this one, and then she'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, DX, but I still need a name. Hold on. I'm going to go upstairs and talk to the professor.
Perfect. I was just about to go to the professor anyway. Sid, what are you doing at the moment?
I am standing at the window looking out over Ishgard for a minute.
Okay.
And then I have an idea, and I go running down the stairs looking for the miniature aetherite.
Oh, Professor, perfect. I'm glad I ran into
One second,
you.
one second, Kevin.
Wait,
Wait.
real quick. Hey,
Hold
that
that thought.
Professor. Gosh darn it. Then Kevin. Kevin uses the puts in his earpiece and tries to contact Fifi.
Okay.
Hey, Fifi, you there?
If I pretend that I'm not here, will you go away?
I promise I'll go away as quick if you can just give me one name. What was the name of one of those, royalty that was at the party with us that got pissed off when the professor invited all the poors to the party?
Kevin, do you think I'm petty enough to remember the names of some asshole in Ishgard?
Someone has to remember their name.
Well, you're right, I am. I think his name was Zamail.
Dizamail? Oh, that son of a gun! Thanks, Fifi. Kevin puts away his. No, I didn't hear it. Kevin puts away his earpiece because that's the one. Oh no, that's the one we can all. That's the one he's still in. But they kind of ignored it. He goes to put on his armor and get his stuff, and he's gonna head straight out and go to that Lord's manor.
Anyone who had that link pro link could have heard that, by the way.
What was his name again? Sorry, I completely forgot.
Zamail.
Zamail, that's right. Zamail. And then he yells down, "Hey, DX, get your stuff. We're going."
Going where?
We're going to go have a talk with that Mr. Zamail.
Oh, okay.
Broke your heart and destroy things in the house.
Did I find the aetherite?
You did. You can still hear Kevin.
Yeah, I'll address that in a second.
We went down the stairs, and the aetherite's basically where you left it. It was, if you remember, it was basically impossible to move once it got there, but it's exactly the same place you left it, in the foyer next to a window.
And is it still impossible to move?
Yes. Or maybe it's not. Who can tell?
Kevin?
Hey, can't talk right now, Professor. I'm putting on my stuff.
Kevin, I need you. Meet me in front.
All right, DX, hurry up and get ready. Get all your stuff. We're going out. We're going to go have a nice, friendly, quote-unquote, did I say that out loud? Talk with Mr. Z-Mail. Kevin heads down. What is it, Professor? I'm busy.
Do you want me to figure out how to get into that room, if it's a room?
Oh, shoot. Yes?
I need this. Upstairs. In the room.
No problem. I got it, Professor. Kevin's going to try to lift it.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, 25.
All right. You feel it begin to move. But you have this sense that you need to give up something to it in order for it to move with you.
Can I try to think in my head, clear my mind? There's not much in there outside of Zamail right now. To try to get a sense of what it needs from me.
Roll a wisdom check. Yeah, just a check, not a saving throw.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't matter anyway. 12.
Okay. You feel as if something comes to mind of how you restarted the aetherite in the Asm Step and how you turned on, quote-unquote, the aetherite at Ophiatoros.
You mean putting my essence and concentrating on it really hard?
Are you doing that?
Yes.
Okay. You begin to feel some of your ether being pulled from you in a line towards the aetherite, the miniature aetherite. You have a temporary health drain, so your maximum HP is minus 10.
Got it.
But you feel as if you're able to move it now.
Oh, careful, Professor. This thing is it sucks kind of your life force a little bit. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. I'll help you with that later. Up into my room, please.
Oh, okay, got it, Professor.
As I walk with him, Also, I'm gonna have to ask you not to go after Zamail.
Yeah, sure, Professor. I'm not gonna go after him.
Wait, was it Zamail or Durandare? It was Zamail.
It was Zamail.
Okay. Yeah.
Kevin.
Second guessing myself.
Kevin, you know that I heard everything you said over the link bro, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't need any more issues.
Oh, it's okay, Professor. We're gonna go have a little talk with Mr. Zamail.
We don't need to do that.
Yeah,
The lower profile we lay, the lower we keep here is a better idea.
Yeah, you're right, Professor. But your name has been researched. He broke DX's heart, and I'm gonna go have a little talk to this guy.
He what?
Exactly. You're gonna stop me from someone that hurt DX? Can you really say that to me, Professor?
I don't remember him dealing with Deus at all that night.
It's okay. I promise I'm not gonna kill the guy. I solemnly swear.
I would hope that was a given.
Anyway, where do you want this, Professor?
Put it. I point to like a spot about five foams away from the wall.
All right. And by the way, it got lighter when I thought about it, and it wanted something from me, and I knew I just had to give it to it. So I feel like, you know, when you have diarrhea and you poop all day, and after you're laying in bed after pooping all day, you know that feeling? You know, like something came out of you. You're feeling kind of relieved, but your butthole still hurts. It's kind of how I feel, minus the butthole.
Anyway, stand back, Kevin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to focus on the aetherite and use it to cast Earthen Spike right at where the magic was.
You're using the aetherite?
The crystal of the aetherite.
So you're making the spike out of the crystal of the aetherite. Hold on, I need to think about this. Is Earthen Spike, that's a spell in the 5e rulebook, right?
That's one of the custom ones that I sent you. When we were...
Right. Do you still have it in front of you? Can you send it to me again?
Yeah, absolutely.
The wording is important, so... You like the music? 100%. I'm actually excited for you to get to Ishgard. It's the first place you go in the Heaven's Word expansion, so you still got to beat Around Reborn. But I love that place.
I'm excited to get my new computer.
Is that still going to happen? Even
Oh,
with the roof?
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to make it work.
Hopefully the
Fuck
roof
my
wasn't
roof.
too expensive.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
The spell has no effect on constructs or objects made of metal or other materials that are immune to magic.
I'm not aware if it's immune to magic.
But constructs or objects made of metal, just... All
Was
I'm
it-
asking, you sure you want to do this?
Well, I wasn't sure that it was made of... I thought we said it wasn't made of metal last time, or
It's
we
not made
didn't
of
know.
metal that you could identify.
Fair. Yeah, he'd try it. That's his idea.
Okay. You focus your ability, your magical prowess into this aetherite, and you watch it grow from a small spinning crystal into a very large lance of crystal that spikes up from the floor where you have it and into the wall. And you don't think that it's really done anything.
Oh, how'd you do that, Professor?
You kind of see. I described it having wallpaper, right? Like you wallpapered over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if you put the wallpaper back or not.
That's it. If it matters, it's a 4th level spell. Just
I got you.
no.
You begin to see. You think the spell's over. It feels over. The crystal seems like it's stopped growing in size. And you don't see any opening really opened in the wall. But you do see some misshapen areas in the wallpaper. Like the wallpaper is not perfectly flat on the wall now.
I'll go and touch the protrusion.
Okay.
Still just wall.
No, in fact, it doesn't feel like a flat surface anymore.
But it still feels like the same wall material.
Same material.
Yeah.
Same material. But it's as if the spike did cause some damage, like it started to push in on whatever that material is, and the rest of it is like bowing outwards, kind of like if you broke glass and it's got that spiral pattern coming from it. Circular pattern, not really spiral. But that's kind of the effect that you caused. You're not sure that you'd be able to do that again.
Huh. Well, that was an idea.
Is
Kevin?
it open, Professor?
Do you hear anything?
I don't know. Kevin goes and puts his hand up to the wall.
You actually hear the voice a little bit louder in your head now.
Oh, I'll take his hand back. Yeah,
No,
still there, Professor. What? Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't even say what you heard.
As soon as I heard a voice, I would have instinctively pulled my hand away.
You just hear the word "why" and then you pull your hand away.
Yeah. Still, the voice is still there, Professor. Looks like you might have weakened it a little bit. Hold on. Kevin takes out his sword and is gonna hit one of the bursting out pieces.
Well, none of it's like bursting out. It's just kind of dented.
Got it. Okay, he's gonna take a good swing at one of the deeper indentions.
What sword are you using?
Dark sword.
Okay. It clangs off the wall and vibrates your body violently while you hold on to it. It's not a good feeling.
Oh, I don't think it's that much weaker, Professor. Anyway, if you come up with any other ideas, happy to help. DX, you ready? And Kevin's heads out, ignoring Sid. DX, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What are you yelling for? Gee.
I just wanted to make sure you're ready. All right, let's go to this female person.
And what was that ruckus upstairs?
Oh, Professor was trying something with the aetherite crystal that was down in the basement and made some crazy thing happen with it, with I don't know, some spiky ball came out of it. Really cool.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but door's still closed. Or whatever the thing is.
Well, why don't you just turn the knob?
There's a knob?
Yeah, it's the doorknob. Why don't you just turn that?
Pretty sure there's not a doorknob there. Was there a doorknob there?
No.
Remember, it's the one that it's. I mean, if it had a doorknob, I would have turned to DX. I think that's a great idea. But this was the one that was in the professor's room that was protected, and there was something behind it, and we couldn't figure out how to get into it, and we destroy. Doesn't matter. Hey, we need to go and talk to this female.
Okay, yeah, okay, sure, let's go.
Calling you female?
Yeah, female. And I just kind of shake my head because I've never been up in Sid's room while they were doing all that, so I have no idea what he's talking about.
I totally forgot.
Skull, you've been in the library. One of them. What are you doing in there? It's been a little while.
Trying to find any books that reference the name Mitron. Or Mitron.
No, that's cool. No, you're not allowed to leave. Jess is leaving.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, alright.
What the fuck? That is not the right. I'm so confused. Anyway,
As long as it's not my own thing.
no. You don't find any books that reference that name. At least not here.
Is there any books that reference groups that wear like masks over their eyes?
No.
Then I'll head to the area where the food is. I assume that they told me where it would be.
If they didn't, you could smell it.
Okay.
They're making burgers. I would have imagined that you'd be familiar with burgers. It's not exactly a specialty.
Works for me.
Yeah, but they made burgers. It's in the kitchen. You can sit in there and eat. There's plenty of food.
I'll eat and then I'll have my bow with me, so I'll start playing music just after I'm done eating, just kind of hanging out and observing.
Okay. Who is still in the kitchen? I don't think
Cassette was still there.
Was Cassette still there? Okay. Well, she's gonna be very quiet if you try talking to her. Tavi, are you back or no? Not yet. Okay.
He's still eating his burger too.
Got it. Big burger. Okay, so, you doing anything else in the kitchen, or is that it?
Probably just waiting till I see somebody else like come around to figure out what we're doing. Because I don't think Soul has any idea what's going on in the city, so probably just hanging out, playing music, waiting.
And Kevin and Deidre would pass you on the way because we're going to Beatrice. So, just FYI. Let us know when we're there, Des.
You're going to Beatrice? Okay. She's in the kitchen, and you see Soul there. He's playing
Hey.
music.
So, you good to go? Might need you for something.
Oh, yeah, of course, just let me know.
Yeah, no, now.
Oh. Well, you're the boss.
Nope. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
No.
report.
I mean, I am the leader, but anyway. Hey, Beatrice, need you. Can you take us to V-Mail's residence?
Who?
The mail. V-Mail.
I don't know this person.
The Royal.
The what?
The person that's like, your master. What?
The
Yeah.
mail?
Oh, I can't take you there.
Mail something?
Moogle.
Vertimail.
Is he playing a joke on me?
No,
No,
wait,
he's
I just...
agitated about something. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, that guy. We need to go there.
Are you pointing somewhere?
No, the mail guy. The guy that was at the party that caused all the ruckus.
Oh, Lord or Count Terracin Zanail?
Z-Mail. Okay, got it now. You know, I get letters confused sometimes.
Just letters?
Anyway, can you take us there?
I'd rather not.
It's for Master Asilo. Oh, Asilo. Acido. It's for Sid.
I'm just basically power walking through the house, headed to the basement. It's not for me.
I love that. Okay. I don't really feel comfortable going.
All right, the one which would on your sleigh. I mean, the servants would be able to take us.
I'm not really comfortable having anyone who works for House Verlaine on the streets
Fine,
right now.
we'll figure it out. All right, guys, let's go. Hey, Fifi. How do I get to Z-Mail's residence from Sid's place?
I'm not sure, Kevin, but it's very important that you listen to what I'm about to say.
Okay, never mind, thanks. And I put it up close.
Oh, that's amazing.
I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, of course. Okay, so
So I find someone on the street. Excuse me, sir, ma'am. Could you point us the way to the mail's residence?
Yeah. But see, you and I, if you follow me, I'm just walking to where the manor is, and Kevin's running off asking directions to where the manor is. So
Which manor are you going to?
it's the mail's manor. Now that I know that's where he's trying to go to, because Millie and I dropped off invitations to all the nobles' houses and all of the letters.
I say, the riffraff has gotten quite bold today, and they
Yeah!
walk away.
Oh, God. Hey, EX, hey, get a little help here. We gotta find someone that knows how to get to Zamail's residence.
Yeah, come over here, Kevin. Just come here.
Sorry, I'm just like so angry right now.
Why are you angry?
Oh, first, Zamail disrespected the professor, disrespected the party, caused all these riots, and broke your heart.
Oh yeah, all those things would make me very sad. Yeah, that's about accurate.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go have a nice little chat with that fella.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I saw you off talking to that other guy, so I wasn't sure if you were still going to go with us or not. But we're heading off down over here.
Wait, you know where Zamail lives?
Yeah, we had to drop off the invitations to the party to some of the nobles, hand delivered, and then Millie also had to deliver those letters we got from the Dusk Vigil.
All right. Well, I'll follow you. Let's go.
Okay, well, let's go.
Okay. While you're doing that, Sid, what are you looking for?
I'm going to the ritual room. First of all, I want to take a look at the circle and see if anything's changed with it.
Circle looks the same as you remember.
Okay. Then I'm going to start searching books for anything about any kind of wall or anything that might have any inclination towards what's in that room.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Uh, 18.
Okay. You begin searching through the books, once again, color-coded, kind of, if you remember from last time. Now that you have an idea of what you think you're looking for, and you know a little bit more about yourself and your past, a little bit, looking through the books, you're beginning to pick up on some hints. One of which is why your ancestor left so long ago in the first place. You see a mention of something called the Cloud of Darkness. And you see another mention about sealing it away. That's all you're able to find with that roll.
Okay.
Okay. You also hear Genbu's voice from above. It sounds like something got knocked over, and you go, "Stay still!" And you hear a quack.
Is he raping a duck?
Oh God! A duck? Where did that come from?
I heard a crack. He said, "Stay still." I think it's pretty obvious.
I didn't say quack. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to respond to that.
Yeah, no response is needed. I'm in full Kevin mode right now.
All right. Tabby, what are you doing?
All right, what's going on?
Deus, Kevin, and Sol have left the manor because they're going to go confront Terracin Zamail, the guy that tried to insult Sid during the party a while ago. The last time you were here. And Sid is in the basement searching around. And, well, everybody else is kind of offline right now. So,
Yeah, you were in the kitchen when Kevin and I and Sol left, so you know that we're heading out. So if you want to tag along with us, you can.
Yeah, I would have invited you, but you weren't there, so I didn't.
I'll let them go. I'll just grab a drink and I'll go to see what Sid's up to.
Okay. So you wouldn't necessarily know where the secret compartment is, but you didn't really cover your tracks, did you?
No.
All right. So you did hear him running down the stairs, and he yelled something on his way down there. So if you were to go look for him, you know the direction that his voice was coming from. You find the entryway to the basement, and when you look through the basement, you find that there's what appears to be a secret room and a staircase down once you're in that room, leading to where Sid apparently is. Reading another, with a private library of sorts.
Professor, what is this?
Well, I realize that you probably didn't really understand a lot of where I come from and what... long story short, this is a ritual room of sorts, and my family...
Do I, recognize anything from this room? Like, the purpose of anything in here?
Roll an investigation check to start.
Investigation. Okay. Natural 20.
Jesus, man. Would Tabby have brushed up on his Allegan knowledge? Well, with a 20, probably.
Probably with the Magitech stuff.
Yeah. So you do see some Allegan writings here. You see a lot of books that you don't really understand the subject matter of if you try to read them. And you do see there's a circle on the floor which appears to have some Allegan runes around it, but they're difficult to read. It's as if they're written like a different dialect than you learned. Beyond that, you're not super certain. You just have a feeling that whatever this room was used for probably wasn't the best of causes.
I mean, Professor, I'm not gonna lie, this room seems kind of nefarious.
Yeah, I can understand why you would think that, and you're probably not wrong. Look, in Cliffside, my father was obsessed with the void and things that lived in the void, and he taught me and my brother everything that he knew about it, and that was pretty extensive, and there was a whole thing, and that's kind of why eventually my brother and I shared a party. But anyway, there's something in my room right now that apparently is talking to Kevin, and it talked to me, talked to Kevin in some child's voice that he said wasn't quite Paul's, but was similar. It talked to me in Sherbin's voice, and I don't know what it is, but it can't be good. And I'm trying to figure out what it is and how I can get rid of it.
Do I know anything about the void?
You know that it's not something to fuck with. There's a lot of theories about the void, and given that you're a Reaper, and actually you would know more about the void than most people would. Your knowledge of the void is that it is a separate dimension, more or less layered on top of our own. But accessing it's not easy, and the denizens that live there, their whole purpose is consuming ether.
I wonder why your father would be interested in the void. Most people avoid it, not to be
Well,
making jokes.
I can say that when it turned out that I ended up with my brother and me, it was because they were pulling some kind of summoning ritual that went off the rails.
Well, I mean, you're lucky that that's all that happened, honestly. When you're dealing with the void, you could cause some catastrophic stuff.
So I'm seeming to figure out. I just...
The void is Wu-Tang Clan.
I don't...
For the children.
Wow. I don't know exactly what any of this is. I mean, like I said, this whole manor was completely foreign to me. I didn't expect to be nobility coming from Cliffside. I don't know what my family has been into, and I don't... Apparently, there's, as Lord Zamail would say, there's some kind of connection to the void that was less than friendly. I don't know, less than great. So I can't see a door or a wall talking to us and our loved ones' voices being a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, when you originally found this room, it might have been a good idea just to start this place over.
I can't say I didn't have that thought.
Although it sounds like your homestead's finances aren't quite there to start it over at this point.
Yeah, we were wearing pretty thin before this, and I don't think this has helped any. I just tried to break the thing open, and that didn't work out very well, and...
Yeah, usually the magic involved in anything dealing with the void is pretty serious stuff.
You can come check it out with me if you like, but I'm kind of at a loss at this point. I've been reading something about the cloud of darkness and sealing it away, and that makes me kind of think that maybe trying to break the wall open might not have been the greatest idea.
Honestly, my knowledge of actual magic theory is not exactly up to par. I am Garlean after all, but I don't know if X might have anything to say. X should be quite expert in this stuff.
Well, unless you plan on following Kevin, and
you do know where they're going.
Yeah, he's probably going to get himself arrested.
I heard that you guys already did that.
Yeah. I can only hope that Deus and Sol keep him reined in a little bit.
You can also probably hope that the police force has enough to contend with right now than to pursue a Kevin.
Yeah. Well, I'll just keep an ear open in case I hear chaos. Well, why don't you come take a look and see if you can figure anything out? I can't.
Alright, I'll go try to help. And maybe I'll bring X out and see if X has anything to say.
Are the
Since
two
X...
of you going together?
Hmm?
Are you going too, or are you staying down in this room?
I'm going up. Yep.
Okay. What were you saying, Eric?
Well, X is a void avatar, so I'll bring X out to see if X has anything to add.
Nope.
I saw it.
Oh, you did?
You might have seen it.
Like the cloud thing.
Yeah.
I think I brought it out at one point in front of everybody and just said, hey, this is X. So.
Yeah, it's a void avatar that kind of enshrouds him. It's kind of creepy.
When did you show it to us? Why do I not remember?
Early on, when I kind of first met everybody.
Well, that's true. That was right when we first met him. I was thinking it was during Leviathan, but it wasn't that.
No, usually I just have X like in me.
Yeah. That's what he said.
He did. I usually just do that at raves.
I don't know. Most people don't have their X in them.
Yeah.
They tend to stay away from their X.
Okay, so all of you go up to the room and you pull X out.
Now it's getting freaky.
I didn't consent to that.
You summon X, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing? Are you going to listen to the door, or are you sending X to do it?
Both of us. I don't know, see if X can detect something or understand something that no one else can.
You see your void avatar kind of reach out and touch the wall.
Is it just a wall or there's a door or what is it? I forget.
It's literally a wall. I don't sense anything.
No magic at all?
No. Ribbit,
Do I hear anything?
when you go to the wall, you hear the wailing of thousands of pirogos, all in unison.
Yeah, back away. You don't hear that, X.
Pierogies.
No?
Well,
Don't croak.
Professor, I definitely hear something, but X detects nothing.
I mean, I saw a little patch of illusion magic.
But it's odd that it's specific to whoever's listening.
Yeah, I don't know. Kevin was talking about whatever he heard, saying that he choked them and that they were green. Sherbin was saying that the primals were back, and I don't understand.
Whatever it is, it's dark. It's clearly pulling at negative experiences from people. But it didn't get anything from X.
Tell your friend that the cloud of darkness is not something you want to mess with.
X suggests that you don't mess with the cloud of darkness, though.
I don't know if that's what's behind the wall, but you said it earlier.
I guess I can do a little more research on it. I mean, if that's something that's here, I wouldn't want it here. Can't be safe for anybody.
Didn't you say that the room down below is like attuned to you and your family or something?
A ritual room, as far as I can tell. Pretty similar to the one that my parents had in Cliffside.
Do you know what the history is there?
No, but you're making frog references. Maybe you said Kuropi instead of Pierogi or something.
Maybe you should sell this place to a competitor and let them tear it down.
To be totally honest with you, I wouldn't care if it was leveled to the ground tomorrow. But, unfortunately, for the time being, me being a bit of nobility, kind of helpful, or at least it was before we headed off to the Far East. I don't know, with all the quote-unquote revolution going on, if it's all that helpful anymore, but...
Well, we're all nobility of a sort in the East now.
True enough. I think the quicker we get out of here, the better. But I also don't want the staff to be in danger.
Seems mostly harmless now. It seems like the only one who could really actually cause it to do any harm might be you.
I'll have to do some more research. I'm sure there's another library upstairs, and maybe there'll be some more information that is actually common knowledge, not strange, creepy ritual knowledge.
I don't know if common knowledge is going to help much here. Seems like your pops, it's all about the strange and creepy.
And even farther beyond him, so... Although there was a woman in the portraits upstairs with red eyes. None of my family has red eyes, as far as I know.
Do any Ellison have red eyes? Like, is that a trait that is found in Ellison?
Roll a history check.
Not natural.
Ooh, rolls tonight. Jesus. It's a 20.
Oh, yeah.
Not a
But
net.
not natural 20.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
When he says red eyes, you instantly think back to one of your lessons from when you were studying elegance. And that red eyes are the symbol of Allegan royalty. Only those in the Allegan royal line have red eyes.
I'll explain that. So that's interesting. Maybe you have some Allegan blood. You had the runes down below. Maybe some Allegan lineage in your family.
Are there, out of character, are there, like, family lineage books upstairs, along with the portraits?
No, you look the first time around, and all your books of lineage stop right before your ancestors' exodus from the house.
Were Allegans known to have dabbled in the void?
You would not know that. That's a yes.
Well, there's also a vault here that's apparently a pretty big
Don't know.
repository of information. If we're gonna be here for a few days, I guess we can check that out too. Maybe for now, it might be best to leave it be. And make sure that Kevin's not getting arrested.
That's probably a good idea.
As soon as you have that thought, we flash sideways to Deus, Kevin, and what was that?
I'm getting arrested.
Yeah. Yes. You're making your way through the streets towards Houses of Inn. I need all of you to make perception checks.
Uh-oh.
That's you too, Kevin.
Okay.
Calm down. Gotta calm down.
What's up? Another D20.
Ooh. Is it a natural 20?
Yeah, 20. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Nice.
Ah. I told you, only 1s and 20s tonight.
What'd you get?
Nat 17.
Okay.
Wait,
Kevin.
hold on. One sec. I just rolled again. It was another D20. Okay, then it was a 6. So, okay, never mind. It's not broken. Kind of weird, though, right?
Yeah, roll a different die next time.
I'm using the computer to roll.
Roll a different computer next time.
Okay, I'll roll a different computer.
Alright, so what'd you have?
23.
Oh, all of you then. There are shadowy figures, not necessarily following you, but you see them like kind of stick into the shadows and the less open areas, and they're moving throughout the city.
Like in the same direction as us.
Kind of. And for Kevin,
Mhm.
you would have noticed that they do not appear to be nobles.
Okay, I'm gonna roll myself and see if I'm so angry right now that I care.
In Kevin's terms, they look like pores.
Oh, okay. Kevin stops and turns to the shadows. Hey, you want something?
No response.
Hey, Kevin, you don't look the ninjas in the eye, okay? Just keep walking.
Oh, they might be pores. Hold on. Kevin reaches in his pocket, takes out 10 gold, and throws it on the street.
It clanks on the marble.
Soul walks over and picks it up.
Okay.
That was for them, so they'd stop following us.
I spent all my money on this armor.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need money, Saul, I don't mind lending you money.
Well, I thought you were just getting rid of it.
No, that was for them. You know what? You keep that. Hey, you poorers in the shadows. You want some gold? Why are you following us?
Still talking.
Gil. Why are you following us?
No response. And you don't see them currently.
Oh, whatever. Let's keep going. Keep your eyes peeled. I swear I could have saw some poors following us, but I think I'm crazy. I might just be filled with rage right now.
I'm going to put half of the gold that I picked up on the ground as we leave.
Okay. Nobody seems to come and get it.
Run back and get it.
Screw it. I'm going to take that.
You know what? I need this.
I apparently need this
On
more.
second thought.
Alright, so go ahead and add, I guess, 5 gold to your sheet.
Excellent. Me delete 10 gold from mine.
Slowly but surely.
No, you left half of it on the ground. I thought I heard something really big. Okay, so you continue along. You're not far from the area of the city, I should say quadrant of the city, that is kind of under Zamail family rule. Or control, not rule. But you notice that there's a heavy presence of knights wearing Zamail colors and heraldry.
So they appear hostile to us at all?
They're not really paying you much attention right now. They're kind of... I mean, they see you, but they haven't said anything to you. And they're just kind of... There's a lot of them, and they're kind of just stationed around the houses that are in this area.
Yeah, okay.
Kevin, I think whatever you have in mind here, we got to be smart about it.
Yeah, nothing but the smartest.
Indeed.
That's a strong suit.
You can see Zamail's mansion, the head of the family, I should say, their mansion. And it's like a mall in the distance.
There it is, guys. That's where we're headed.
It's like a mile away.
Dang! I didn't think his mansion would be so small.
Do they have boarded up?
It'll get bigger as we get closer, Kevin.
Oh, that's right. That's a perception thing, perspective.
Okay.
That's probably why they have such a presence of Nancy.
0.
You would put that together.
No, I got 0 wisdom. Like
0 wisdom does, or you have the 0 modifier, which means you're average.
Okay. Which is very dumb. I just assume.
I mean,
average person
it's
is
smarter
very
than 50% of the population, or wiser than 50% of the population.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think of how dumb the average person is, and then realize that 50% of the population is dumber. That's the George Carlin joke.
I'm trying to think about it.
But it's not a joke. It's true.
It's true. That's true. It's a George Carlin observation.
Observation, yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to be following, and if none of them seem very hostile to us or anything like that.
At the moment.
Alright. Until Kevin starts talking.
Yep. We'll keep going.
Okay. You're on the outskirts of their territory at the moment. It looks nice. It's a very nice area. It's well decorated, lots of flowers. The marble is polished. As you go a little bit further into their territory, slowly but surely, like you have to go upstairs and you have to go along walkways to get to the various areas, but the presence of the knights is getting more pronounced. And they're not really ignoring you now. They're very clearly and very obviously keeping their eye on you.
No.
Especially since you're wearing, at least some of you, are wearing House Verdeline rings.
Mm-hmm. Waving. Hello. Hi, guys.
You're
Don't wave
waving?
us.
You're waving?
Yeah, just waving as we're passing by.
Okay. Kevin, are you doing anything?
Just fixated on getting to the front of the mansion.
Okay. You waved to one of the, as you waved to one of the knights. Wait there, and 3 knights come walking in your direction.
Oh, thanks, DX. You flagging him down is probably the fastest way to get in the castle. Or the
What
manor.
is your business here?
Hey, I show him a ring. My name's Kevin from House Verlaine. On behalf of Professor Verlaine, we're here.
Draw their lances.
We're here to see a female, the lord of this manor, and you need to take us to him now.
One of the knights turns around and whistles, and you see a bunch of the other knights now begin closing on your location.
Oh, we don't need that much of an escort, do we?
Yeah, I mean, the more the merrier. The faster we can get there, the better it's going to be.
I think maybe there's a misunderstanding here. I think we're just going to talk to your lord.
Misunderstanding? I don't see a misunderstanding. I just see some Verlaine scum that is out of the public eye that we can take care of right here and right now.
Whoa. Yeah, if you do that, there's going to be trouble for everyone here, including your boss, sending some hired goons to come talk to us. He must have known we were coming. Now, you bring Mr. Verlaine here wait, V-Mail here right now.
We changed sides.
Surprise!
Right now, because we have some words.
Oh, is that so?
That's so.
What? And the lead knight, the one that's been talking, with his lance drawn, begins advancing towards you. He's about 30 fulms away, and he's quickly moving towards you. Again, lance drawn.
Wait, we're not on their residence yet, though, right?
You're in like an entire quadrant of the city that is essentially their territory.
Okay, it's their territory, but it's not the residence.
There's several residences here for extended Zamail family. You're just not in the head of household, more or less. The count.
We're not going to fight him. We have to talk to one person. If we fight, the professor's going to get mad.
They're still advancing on you. They're now about 20 films away.
Y'all hold your ground, y'all. This is nothing but a threat. A disgusting one at that.
Oh, you're mistaken. I don't make threats.
Kevin, I want to size them up right now. Like, how strong do these knights look?
Well, they're tall. They're all Elizin.
Yep.
They're wearing heavy armor, so it's kind of impossible to tell what their musculature is. And they're all wearing. None of them have. You can't see any of their faces. They're all wearing like helmet and mask.
Yeah, don't. I'm not going to hurt you, but if you try to hurt anyone here, you're all going to die. And I'd hate for that to happen. Blood on your hands.
Oh, I wouldn't. And now he's about 10 films away, and as he's closing in, like, lance pointed right at Kevin, you just hear, and you see an arrow fly through the air and just stick right in his helmet, and he stops moving and falls over, like, silent. All of the other knights are, which one of you did that?
It was the ninjas.
It came from behind you.
I told you.
As you turn around, another one flies right by your face and hits another knight, like right in the shoulder here. Drops his lance. Suddenly there's a rain of arrows coming from back in the direction where you had come from. All the male knights who are now taking cover, raising shields. Some of the archers that you didn't see on the buildings before, like sniper archers, are now like shooting arrows past you. What are you doing?
Just holding our ground? You gonna let us go now, or are you still gonna take some more arrows?
You're just talking shit to them.
He can talk shadows. Soul's trying to find cover right now.
You find a planter that you can probably hide behind. You still see more arrows.
I whispered to DX.
You're looking in that way. Some of those shadowy figures, you're starting to recognize some of them are who's shooting at the knights.
Yeah, do you know those guys?
We were doing a good trick. Well, some of them look familiar. I think they were at the party.
The crossbow flies by. It's a knight.
Thank you, but we weren't trying to hurt people. But yeah, keep going.
The archers are now shooting back towards your direction. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Also, I'm going to shield DX as this is happening.
Are you using the Blackest Knight, or are you just like covering?
covering him.
Her.
Sorry.
16.
What is going on?
So unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. You're able to somehow Sixth Sense dodge out of the way, and you don't get hit by some of the attacks. But you now start to see spellcasters coming. You hear them chanting. And it seems as if one of them is about to cast a spell. Roll a knowledge arcana check. So arcane. I think arcane is one of the skills, right? Arcane.
Easy, I got a -1 to it. 18. What up? These dice are crazy tonight.
It's just for soul.
I'm 9.
Okay. Whatever it is, it's bad news. You're not really sure what it is. You feel like you've heard the incantation before.
I'm gonna shout that we need to get out of here.
Okay. Come on, Kevin, let's go. Soul wants to go back home.
Fine! And so we start running away. And just so you know, I better see Master V-Mail at our residence tomorrow at 9 a.m. or there's going to be hell to pay. Get out of here.
Right. Kevin, as you're saying that, like, you see this little bead of orange flying in your direction.
I push DX out of the way, and then I, like, get in front of it and, like, take the whole hit.
I need all three of you to roll dexterity checks. This, you can roll with advantage because Kevin shoved you out of the way.
Dexterity save or check?
This is a save. Save. Did I say check? I meant save.
Yeah.
Dexterity again?
Nice. What did you get?
No, did you? You said it's dexterity check, right?
Dexterity save.
Yeah. Save. Yeah. 15.
15.
23.
23.
23.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Hey, my dice are hot right now. Have me do more rolls.
Too many.
Oh, dice you're shaking.
Okay, each of you takes 5 points of fire damage from the fireball that exploded near you.
Oh shit. Okay.
There's a lot of dice to only.
I rolled 3 1s and 3 2s.
Okay.
So our dice are good right now. Your dice are awful right now. Perfect.
Yeah.
This is great.
I
Perfect time to assault the castle.
Earlier,
You know what, DX? I thought about it. That was a weak fireball. Let's keep going. Just kidding.
So you guys like bouncing the fuck out?
Yeah, we're getting out.
Yeah, they're being very rude around here.
Okay. Are you walking or running?
Oh, I'm doing whatever the guys are
Soul's
doing.
gonna be running.
Quick pace. Not a run. I don't want to show them like we're running in fear. Like I want to show them like we won this one, even though we didn't really.
He's yelling, "I'm fucking scared!"
Something was off. This is upside down. I'm looking at it. Wait a second, because I saw the groove down here. I'm like, oh, I'm done. Anyway, all right, you guys hightail it out of there. You're no longer in the Zamail territory. You definitely run past what appears to be several well-armed common folk.
I want to stop and talk to them.
Okay.
Hey, you! You're with the people that shot those arrows, right?
Yes, and you're the big mouths that got them into our line of sight. So thanks for that.
Hey, you're welcome. You know, I don't know why you're helping us, but very appreciated. I was going there to give that V-mail a piece of my mind. Disrespect. A professor like that. Master Verdeline. Lane. Master Verdelini. Master V. You're Sid.
Are any of them dressed like wearing the colors of Sid's house at all?
They are not. They are wearing a symbol that looks like a chocobo, wearing barding. You know what barding is? It's like armor for a mount.
Okay.
And they're wearing barding. It's a black chocobo on a yellow field. And the chocobo's beak is covered in blood.
Why'd you guys help us? I mean, it was very much appreciated.
You can say we're fans of the cause. Go back to Master Verdelane, or whatever you called him. You'll be hearing from us.
Yeah, I mean,
You call him.
Verdelane. He just called him something else.
yeah, I meant Verdelane. Look, names are tough. I usually get them right, and I always call them Sid. So the Verdelane thing is new to me, you know?
We're a little busy here. Why don't you...
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Happy to meet your boss guy, CEO of your company whenever you want.
She'll be by. Just wait.
Gee. All right. Just want to let you know before we go, the professor's taken. Okay, talk to you later. I turned to DX and saw. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't turn out how I wanted to.
That's okay. They were probably just having an off day. We can come back tomorrow and see if we get better luck.
Yeah. Maybe with everyone next time. I mean, I can't believe they were going to try to spear us. Get those things, those Shadow and Mass folk came by. Part of the Resistance. You know what that is, Saul?
Shit, sorry, I was not listening.
You know what the Resistance is here, Saul? I mean, you've been around. You probably fought some other Resistances when you were a soldier.
I mean, wow. It's more of a peacekeeper, but I've never been to the city, and I don't know what the dynamics are, or what people are doing here, or why they're doing it.
Yeah. Weird. Well, regardless, sounds like they're on our side, and I can't wait to meet this Shig CEO. I didn't know CEOs could be women. That's weird. Anyway, can't wait to meet this CEO sometime soon. Hopefully she stops by.
Yeah, wasn't her name like Helga or Hilda or something?
How long were we talking to?
Wait, did I already tell you the name?
Yeah, and that she was the daughter of some noble that's like a bastard kid.
When did I mention this?
Back when Fifi was telling us about the Civil War.
Shit, I completely forgot about that. But yes, the name is Hilda.
Wait,
wow,
DX...
I'm just like, what the fuck?
You know her?
No, not personally, but Fifi told us about this like a week and a half ago, too. No, more like a month ago now.
I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to listen to Fifi when she's talking. Hold on one second. Put my earpiece back in. Fifi, you there? Oh, I never took it out. That's the one that stays in all the time.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm here.
Sorry. We dealt with the thing. You were trying to say something. I kind of cut you off.
Yeah, I almost got eaten by a book. I can use some help in here if you guys get a chance.
A book? See, I knew knowledge was a stupid thing. Books are awful. All right, we're on our way.
I can talk to who isn't you.
I mean, everyone's on this thing. I thought you'd know that, Fifi.
But it's a little strange that no one else is responding.
Well, it's because I think you and me have a close thing. I mean, I know we've had some hard times, but, not being around me all the time is
There's some static. I can't hear you.
Oh, dang it. Why does that always happen when I talk on this thing? Hey, DX, Saul, you want to go check in on Fifi, the library?
Oh yeah, I think we should go to the library.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's yeah. I don't think it's around here though, from what they were saying, right? Maybe we should get the others and find out where this place is.
Isn't it the library that we saw when the first time we were in the city?
No. Fifi went to that library, said it wasn't very good, and then that one attendant was hitting on her, and then she went somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. Hey, Fifi, if you can hear me, I don't know if it's static. We're going to have to figure out which library you're in, and we're going to get everyone else. Which library are you in?
Sorry, Kevin. I think it might just be you that's causing the static. Is there literally anyone else that's listening that will talk to me?
Well, it's so weird, because I can hear you, but can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Nope.
Oh, it's so weird, DX. I swear she can hear me, but then she says no, so clearly she can't.
Fifi, we'll talk to you. We'll figure something out and try to get to you as soon as we can once we know what's going on around here. Kevin, get back here.
Yeah, hey, Professor, could you ask if she's trapped in a book? Or the book is eating her currently?
I don't think it's eating her currently.
Could you ask her? Because she can't hear me.
No, I turned it into confetti.
The book is in pieces now, Kevin. Listen, I need you guys to get back to the manor now.
Wait, Professor, we're on our way, but can Fifi read my thoughts?
Yes.
Oh my God! Think good thoughts, think good thoughts, think good thoughts, think good thoughts. Kevin's saying this out loud as he's walking
Not
back.
thinking that about me. That's rude.
I didn't think anything, Fifi. That wasn't even what was in my head. No. I was thinking of DX. And
Kevin, you better take the thing out. Earworms, you know.
No, this one's the safe one, Professor. The other one with about the circle of knowing, that's the earworm one.
Obviously, it's gotten contagious.
It's kind of contagious. All right, I'm gonna take this one out too. Oh man, I have the worst luck ever.
Yeah, but I'm proud of you for knowing what contagious meant, Kevin.
Thanks,
good.
DX.
Seriously though, Professor, I can hold my own for a while, but might be nice to have some help. You know, while I'm researching stuff for us.
Got it. We'll try to straighten things out here as quickly as we
Remember where I
can.
am?
The Google library, right?
Yeah. Do you know where that is?
I do not.
It's in the Dravanian hinterlands, the place that we came out of the snow globe to.
Okay. All right. Well, Kevin will probably want to go try and fight the Beholder, but
Can you just like punch Kevin in the face for me, please?
I mean, it wouldn't do much for me. You might want to talk to Omega on that one.
No, do it for me.
You know, I get that, but I worry you wouldn't be very effective at it.
Soul gives Kevin a light slap on the face.
Oh, thanks, Saul. Was that to help with the earworms?
Yeah, it seems like it was getting ingrained in your ear there, so I was trying to knock it out.
Oh, thanks. You know what, Saul? You're a real bud. Tonight we're gonna go and talk more about the Bible. It's gonna be great.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Beautiful. Okay.
Can I say before he left, how long were we talking to the commoners in the shadows there?
Very short
Very
time.
short, okay.
Yeah, like a minute.
I was gonna hope to give him like an inspiring leader's speech to.
That's 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you want to wait there for 10 minutes?
No.
Okay.
Not if it wasn't like.
No.
I was hoping to like make some inroads with them, but that's fine.
They were kind of in the middle of a battle.
That happens.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys scurry on back to Vertland Manor. Takes you about 20 minutes to get there from where you were.
Oh, hey, Professor.
Kevin, I seem to remember asking you not to do what you did.
Yeah, but honestly, it went better than I thought, and also worse than I thought. And then I explained everything that happened. And about that time, we decided to run. They threw a fireball at us, but luckily it didn't hurt very much. I think their mages are real weak.
It was at
How-
this moment he knew he fucked up.
How is any of that better than how you expected it to go?
I expected to go over, talk to Master V, whatever his name
Which
is.
I asked you not to do.
Right, but I was gonna, try to figure out why he was being such a jerk, and then I was gonna challenge him to a duel. But I promised I wasn't gonna kill anyone, so it was gonna be a non-deadly duel.
Literally none of that is anywhere near what I asked you to do.
Right, but you see, Professor, if someone bestarched your name, I'm gonna be the one to stand up for you, because you're too nice. Sometimes you don't stand up for yourself, and I love that quality about you, but I'm not gonna let anyone talk badly about you. And then he also broke DX's heart, and for that, I probably would have killed him.
Firstly, Deus, what?
Oh,
What?
wow. I think he was talking about how all those kids came in, they were very hungry, and it is so sad that he can't even provide for his own family. So Anyway, we were going over there, and apparently you knew about it because you were telling Kevin to do something on your behalf, so I'm glad we were able to fill in for you this time. But we weren't very well received, so we're going to go back tomorrow, and hopefully they'll be in a better mood, and we can go in and talk to, what was his name, Kevin? Terrence or something?
Yeah, B something. B female.
So first of all, I didn't want Kevin to do anything on my behalf. Secondly, Kevin, I don't know if you know this, but I couldn't care less about my name.
Yeah. That's what makes you so great, Professor.
But the point is, I don't want any kind of bloodshed in my name.
Okay,
That's
it was
why
going
I
to be
asked
a
you
little bit
not
of blood, though, Professor. What you have to understand, I wasn't going to kill the guy. I wasn't going to kill the guy. I was just going to make, we duel, like proper gentlemen do, because you're a proper gentleman. And I remember someone read me a book once, and that's what proper people do. They challenge each other to do a duel. I take out a glove from my bag. I even brought a glove to slap him with.
It's a gauntlet.
It's a gauntlet. Anyway, so, I thought this is the best way to achieve saving your name, making sure this guy understood that, what he was doing to all the pores was awful, even though I think the pores, but regardless, shouldn't be mean to them like that, and it was going to solve itself.
I'm thinking it might be a good idea to just not go back there and kind of figure out what's going on first.
All right. For your problem, I'm going to let that rest because you've asked so nicely. I still don't like what they did to your name. I'm going to leave it. But for DX's broken heart, I got to go back there tomorrow.
You're there, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Thanks, Kevin. You're such a great friend.
No one breaks my best friend's heart. No one except for me, and then I mend it back up so it doesn't break anymore, and it's stronger. It's like a scar, It's thicker, like a broken bone, stronger than it was before.
Well, you see what happened when you went there, and they had you surrounded and all that?
Right. Next time, I'm going to go with everyone. You too, Professor.
No, how about next time you let them come this way, and we see how they like it come here, and then we'll take it from there.
All right, well, maybe we just got to talk to, what's her name again, DX? The leader of those shadow people?
Hilda.
Yeah, Hilda. Yeah, Hilda. The leader of the rebels. They sure seemed good in a fight. And if they can kill all the cannon fodder, that can get me to Master, what's-his-face, Master She-Mail as quickly as possible, and then She-Mail and I are going to have a talk.
Kevin, please don't leave the house today.
Nope, definitely not going to leave today. You got it, Professor.
Guess who leans over the railing? Oh, Kevin, I don't think she-male is the preferred nomenclature anymore.
No? Wait.
Transgender person?
Wait, so female, she-male has a different name? Transgendered person. Okay.
I don't know.
This guy has so many names.
Actually, she-male is not the transgender person.
Oh, yeah, Professor.
Yeah, but
promise tonight, gonna stay in the house unless something crazy happens.
And
I'm
listen,
in the house.
Before we do anything going forward, we should talk about it and not run out into the street.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it, Professor. You remember? I was in your room. I brought up the etherite, the really small etherite. I said what I was gonna do. You said, "Don't kill anyone," and I said, "Yes, I'm not gonna kill anyone." And technically,
sure
I didn't.
That's not what I said. Pretty confident that did not factor in. I didn't want you going in the first place.
You kind of said you didn't want me to go, but at the end of the day, it was your name. But like I said, today we're not going to do anything. We'll gather, our thoughts. We'll think about it, and tomorrow, If he doesn't show up by 9 a.m., we're going out with everyone.
You know I'm not swinging because it was this.
Well, we might want to also consider going to save Fifi.
Oh, what's wrong with Fifi? That's right. She needs to go to the library, but it's the Google library.
Right. The books are attacking her, and we can't have that.
Hey, I know, but I don't even know where Fifi is, because apparently DX says she's not even in this town.
Well, actually, it's pretty close to where we first came in when we left Cliffside.
But you say it's in Cliffside?
Well, no, it's not in Cliffside. It's close to the cave that we came out of when we came out of Cliffside.
So you're saying if we go help Fifi, then we can go kill the beholder?
We would be closer to the beholder. We can do more research on whether we can kill the beholder or not.
I'm feeling pretty strong, Professor. I mean, DX, you saw me take that fireball like a champ.
Oh yeah, and you pushed me out of the way like a hero. Yeah.
See, Professor? I think we're pretty strong. I think we could take on a beholder. I mean, look, we just gotta aim for its eyes. How many eyes did it have? Anyway, you blind all the eyes, can't hurt you anymore. Maybe I'll even bring sand. If someone throws sand in your eyes, it's hard to see. It may be the same thing with the beholder.
But I mean, with soul.
Well, we can definitely talk about that idea come the morning and not run out and do anything rash.
Right. All right. So the game plan is not run out and do anything rash.
Right.
Master She-Mail doesn't show up. We go have a nice little talk.
If Lord Zamail does not show up, we will have a discussion amongst ourselves and figure out the best way to go.
Right when you said if Lord Zamail doesn't show up, there's a knock at your door.
Don't worry, Professor, I got it. All right, She-Mail. It's you and me. Let's have this talk. And Kevin swings open the door with his gauntlet.
Hey, there's Sid.
Sid?
Sid Garland.
Oh.
Hey, who are you?
Twins?
Kevin, we've met before.
Oh, that's right. Your same name. Sid Garlic. Hey, what's going on, Garlic? Long time no see.
Yes, well, I did tell Deus and Soul that I would be stopping by.
Oh, perfect. Come on in. We were just talking about how we're going to kick She-Mail's butt.
Before you invite me in, and he's looking at Sid now, like looking past Kevin, I did bring a guest.
And who might that be?
May I introduce you to Hilda Ware? And and this woman steps out from behind him.
There she is.
And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Hey, that was awesome. I know I threw you a curveball going over there. That was so fun with the shadow people. And I was going to take the hit. It was great. Yeah.
I mean, I have things that I know want to happen. If X happens, this is something I want to see.
Yeah,
You just had to give me a good reason to fit that in there. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But you do throw me through a loop.
I don't know where I'm going every time we start this session. I just kind of roll with what Kevin would do.
It's like everyone. That's fun. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Yay, GG.
Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Did you finish the first act on Baldur's Gate?
Does it tell you when you've reached a new act, or is it just when I went to a new area?
It will give you a warning message that says if you leave this area, you can't do certain things. Well, yeah.
Well,
make sure you've completed everything you want to do before you leave.
I'm right at the start of Act 2, if that's the case.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
I accidentally reflect with somebody that I didn't really want to.
No metagame.
Yeah, I made my first playthrough because I finished it yesterday.
Okay.
And I made so many mistakes. There were 2 companions I didn't even find. I don't know how I didn't find them. I just they're in obvious places. I just didn't I didn't know at the time. Yeah,
I got killed before he was a possible companion. So
yeah, and then let's see what other mistakes I made without giving away anything. Yeah, definitely failed some rolls that like cost me some things, and there's definitely like mysteries where everyone's like, "Nope, didn't find it, don't know, something was there, no one knows," and I just continue on with my day. So
multiple pictures are for.
yeah. Well, I'm on my second playthrough now, playing Dark Urge.
And what kind of character are you?
I decided to go Oathbreaker Paladin, so I rolled Paladin and then I broke my oath. And holy crap, it's kind of crazy the things that happen when not just with the oath breaking, but like being an asshole. Like I'm trying to be nice to my companions, but I get really conflicted because sometimes I know I'm like I need to play them to keep them in my party, but also you get rewarded for doing bad things as for your Dark Urge. So like when you like make horrible decisions, you gain more power.
You could definitely be evil, but still have friends that you take care of.
Yes, very true. But like the way I'm playing my character is, his search is only for power. So yeah, he's keeping his companions right now because he needs them. He needs their power. But like as soon as by the end of the playthrough, I'm going to kill them. Because
spoilers.
Not spoilers, because
You don't have to watch it anymore. Jeez.
because your companions have they have the same affliction that you have, and Kevin wants stuff from that affliction. So by the time I get to the very end, they will be dead, and I'm probably gonna lose because I don't know if I can beat the game without them. But I think maybe I can. We'll see. And actually, I might keep 2 of them. There's a reason for it, and I can't say anything.
I have not gotten even close to the end of Act 1. I don't think I've gotten anywhere.
Yeah, and you know what? Every single act is longer than the last.
Oh boy, I'm really excited about it. Did you just do Kamehameha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, 85 hours to complete my first playthrough.
Wow.
And yeah.
Nearly that much.
I still haven't left the first major city. Or the first.
Oh, you're still in the Overgrove, huh?
No, the Emerald. I haven't left the Emerald Grove.
Emerald Grove, yeah.
Okay. I haven't been to Baldur's Gate yet either. So.
But like playing it differently and like doing different options, you start seeing like the vastness of this game. Like I knew it was there, but actually doing things differently. I'm not gonna talk about it. But like once everyone's like done with their first playthrough, we can talk about it and like, yeah, complete different like things happen. It's wild.
I'm excited.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. I think it's really cool too.
Good night,
Anyway,
everybody.
all right, good night, all. Thanks again, Daz. Great session tonight.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let me go turn off the recording.